Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the AFC North War Room, as it is obviously not game day for the Pittsburgh Steelers because, you know, we lost to the Dolphins and the Jets and the Patriots and other winnable, teams.
We didn't make the playoffs, but it's probably for the best.
It is definitely for the best because I'm going to be honest with you, and we'll get into it tonight. We'll get into it because there's a couple things we want to get off our chest after watching Wild Card Weekend. Seeing how these teams have performed, there's no way that you could convince me that the Steelers could have amounted to something just as good or something just as competitive. Just can't. Especially if we were facing the Bills. The Bills played sloppy today, but sorry, I can't imagine us doing what the Dolphins did to the Bills. I just can't.
No, because I don't think we have that coaching system. I don't think we have that coaching staff. I don't think we have that game plan.
We don't have the offensive power to do that, especially the offensive coaching scheme. There's a difference between Mike McDaniel and Matt Canada.
You can say the same thing about the 49ers yesterday.
Oh, my goodness. How could anyone watch that game and think keeping Matt Canada is a logical decision? To be honest with you, I don't see how that's rational.
Yeah, as of 8:04 p.m. on January 15th, 2023, Matt Canada still has a job.
How Mike Tomlin could watch these games and think keeping Matt Canada is a good idea is beyond me. I think it's blasphemy, honestly. I can't fathom it. Not going into next year, and we're gonna say it all offseason, man, because the bar is very low, and I think he's already hit the ceiling. If we keep Matt Canada next year, I'm gonna expect very little change. Unless he himself as a coach changes the way he schemes things up, and especially in the passing game, I'm not expecting much. Unfortunately. I can't fathom the Steelers just improving from that, decision alone.
No.
They can do what they want in free agency and in the draft, which I somewhat trust the front office. But
as long as Canada's the OC and he and Tomlin is running the show, it's kind of hard to see success, unfortunately.
No, I couldn't agree more. But tonight we got the Bengals and the Ravens, and pretty much everyone is banking on the Bengals to win this one because Lamar Jackson is not starting for the Ravens. Who is starting? Is Tyler Huntley starting, or is it Anthony Brown?
I believe it's Tyler Huntley. He may be hurt, but I think he is starting.
I believe he is. Ravens are set to play. Oh, of course, they're set to play both. But yes, Huntley is officially active, thus he is going to start. I don't know.
Best of luck, man.
I don't know if we see Anthony Brown tonight, but Huntley starting. The Ravens might have a decent chance, but this Bengals team, man, it's different. It's unlike any other Bengals teams that we've faced for the last 10, 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
It's really different. They showed that last year. And they're making an inclination that, hey, last year wasn't a fluke. Like,
exactly.
We're here to stay.
After an off start, a Super Bowl hangover, honestly, for the Cincinnati Bengals, they're on an 8-game winning streak. They're riding, honestly, and they're doing a damn good job.
Yeah, they are.
I got to give them props.
They're just, after a bumpy start, man, they really flipped the switch and started to show that they were the Bengals of last year that went to the Super Bowl.
They even did that in games where they didn't have Jamar Chase.
No.
So I go to show you, the type of dangerous offense and team in general that they do have.
I agree, man.
So the Ravens, it's going to be tough considering the type of team that they've been for quite some time now, but especially this season where they've blown leads. They have injuries out the ass.
Yeah.
They have a backup quarterback starting. Their offense has been dreadful. It's going to be a tough matchup for the Ravens here.
Yeah, it is. But this is going to be the game that's going to close out Wild Card Sunday, as it's been a very, very interesting Wild Card weekend thus far. The Seahawks and the Niners game was competitive to start, and then Brock Purdy really turned it on in the second half. The Niners really turned it on and shut out the Seahawks in the second half and just blew them out to end the year for the Seahawks.
Yeah.
49ers move on, and of course, who could forget last night? 27-0 were the Chargers up to the Jags.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence threw 4 interceptions, 3 of those to Asante Samuel Jr. It looked like the Chargers had the game completely. They had the game won. They had it sealed.
But you know that no lead in football is ever comfortable, especially when you have a reputation like the Los Angeles Chargers.
I thought it was comfortable because come fourth quarter time, I went straight to bed.
You went to bed. I was still watching.
I was too tired. I was like, you know what? Nah.
I went down.
There's no way. After 4 interceptions, I don't know if Trevor Lawrence can do it.
I went downstairs to get a midnight snack, and I come up and it's what was the score? It was like 30-20 or something. I'm like, oh shit, what happened? And I'm like, okay, this is actually getting interesting. And go figure, the Jags actually pulled off.
And I wake up, Jags won 31-30 by a game-winning field goal.
Yep. So huge props to the Jags. Huge props to Trevor Lawrence for just stepping up from adversity and absolutely just playing lights out in the second half. Shout out to the Jags. Shout out to Lawrence. Huge shout out to Doug Peterson. The Jags were number 1 overall pick last year, and they just pulled off the 27-0 playoff deficit.
Yeah, they were a laughingstock in the NFL with the Urban Meyer situation and everything that happened in general with Jacksonville. And then they get Doug Peterson. Travis Etienne comes back from injury, not playing in his entire rookie season. And look what happened
he
here.
played lights out, man.
Look what happened to the Jags, man. They completely took the division after the Titans collapsed, and they just got a great comeback win.
They did, man. It was actually very good to watch, and I'm very happy for the Jags. Very happy for Doug Peterson. He even took a year hiatus off.
He did.
He had a 1-year hiatus. I think he's coach of the year. You could very well argue the ball, especially seeing how he just led the Giants with Daniel Jones, who's another great story. He led them to now the second round, and they face the Eagles next week.
Yeah,
that should be fun.
Yeah.
You could argue the ball, but I'm giving it to Peterson. You went from number 1 pick to a 27-0 comeback.
Yeah.
That is incredible, especially a team like the Jags. That is incredible, man. And, of course, earlier today, we had the Bills and the Dolphins, which went not exactly how a lot of us thought. It did at the start, and then the Dolphins started to come back, and I feel like the Bills started to get a little too fancy. They started to get conservative. They were just – it's like they went into the game with a mentality, well, we're facing a 7th-round rookie that the Dolphins pretty much have no chance of winning this game. So we're just going to play like we're playing Madden. We're just going to do deep shots here and there all the time. And the Dolphins took advantage, and they came back, and they made the game tight.
Yeah, they did. They showed pride. They showed heart. They showed competitiveness. Skylar Thompson stepped up big time in the second half. They kept it really close up until the 4th and 1 play that Mike McDaniel was doing. I don't know what he was doing about that.
I don't know either.
The Bills managed to pull it off. They got the dub at the end.
And my thought process on the Bills is starting to change. Now, I know the Dolphins are a rival, and Mike McDaniel, a rookie head coach, led his team to the playoffs in his first year with a nasty quarterback injury plagued season and took the Bills to the limit. And Mike McDaniel, I feel like he's really taking that organization in the right path. I think the Dolphins are they're gonna be a fun team. They have a lot of bright years ahead of them. Mm-hmm. But my stance on the Bills is changing. They're my Super Bowl favorite come week 1, and in a way they still are. But what they did today was kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? It was
mediocre,
disencouraging.
Okay,
because they had two-score leads, and they pretty much almost blew both of them. They were up 17-0, and they allowed the Dolphins to come back before the half, the end of the first half.
Yeah. And
at one point, they were up another 2 scores, and they let the Dolphins come back again with a 7th-round rookie.
Yeah.
I don't get it. But it should be interesting that this game is going to decide who the Bills face next week, who the Chiefs face next week. It could be Jags-Chargers, could be Jags-Bills, could be Ravens-Chargers,
Jags.
Ravens-Chiefs. We'll see.
And it could be the Bills-Jags,
Right.
Depends who wins, man.
Yeah, we shall see. It's going to be interesting. I'm honestly anticipating this game to be the least exciting game of the weekend.
Right.
To be real with you, it just has that feel. I don't know. It's AFC North football. It should be good. It's naturally competitive, but the Bengals have swept the Ravens this year, and the Ravens are without Lamar. And I don't trust John Harbaugh in the preseason or in the postseason.
No,
I don't. I think he's shown these last couple of years he's a choke artist. I honestly see him kind of like the AFC version of Sean Payton.
Damn.
Where Sean Payton had a lot of prime years, he did. And although he's going to get a new coaching job that's anticipated throughout the offseason, even with a great team that he built back up with a very good quarterback and a great surround system, man, he can't pull it off.
No.
He can't go too far. They just can't.
Now, when the pressure's on him, now I'm talking about Peyton and Harbaugh here. When the pressure's on both of them, they don't know what they're doing. Their time management is confusing. Their decision making is it makes you question, like, what the hell are you doing?
Especially with Harbaugh, like I always say, he has more balls than brains. Like, use your brain a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like I understand wanting to go for it and being a little aggressive, but when it comes to situational football, you gotta use your brain a little bit. And it's cost the Ravens how many times in the last couple of years with Lamar in his prime?
Yeah.
Who I'm starting to think might not be a Raven come this offseason. I think he's going to be a Falcon. I think Lamar's days.
Falcon.
Yeah.
Why the Falcons?
It makes sense.
What makes you think that?
Well, first of all, the Vic connections. Then you have an offensive head coach, which I think would benefit Lamar completely. He has a pretty decent surround system. Just give him a better line, give him an actual number one receiver. I think they're good to go. Fix up the defense, obviously. And I think that the Falcons got a lot to offer financially for Lamar Jackson.
Potentially.
I think this is why he's not playing. He says he suffered a PCL grade 2 sprain. I don't know how accurate that is. He might be right, but I'm starting to think he's holding out.
Well, after the deal that the Ravens gave Roquan Smith, they extended him. They gave him like $100 million.
Was it like $20 million a year for him?
I can't remember.
Oh my
How many years
God.
did they extend him? Was it like 3 or 4, 5?
I forget.
So it was like some, $100 million.
It was a big
type of
contract,
deal.
though.
They gave him a big deal. A little too pricey, if you ask me. But the fact that they paid him, like, how much money are you going to have for Lamar Jackson? How are you going to pay Lamar Jackson, knowing how much he's going to, he thinks he's worth?
I don't think they have enough to pay Lamar Jackson. They've expended how many other players? They don't have enough, in my opinion.
The best case is franchise tag him, but does Lamar even want to play on the franchise tag?
Exactly.
He may just sit out
Could this be a Devontae Adams situation? Could this be a Le'Veon Bell situation where they give him the tag, or they don't play, or they get traded? Could it be a Josh Norman situation? Remember him when he got franchise tagged and they resigned from it, and he went to free agency, got a big ass contract from, I think it was Washington.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know either.
That's the Ravens' problem. They'll deal with it when they deal with it. Lamar could go to wherever. It could be Atlanta. It could be Tampa Bay. It could be the Saints. The goddamn Raiders. I don't know.
I don't know. I just don't know. But
I don't know. That's yet to be determined. But
fuck you.
Yeah, TJ Huzmanzada. That son of a bitch.
Fuck you. I don't like that motherfucker. Sorry.
Now him and Keith Bullock, was that his name? Titans linebacker. Disgracing the terrible talent. Look what happened to them, huh?
I know.
What'd they do? Nothing.
Unfortunately, YouTube's being fucking stupid, and I will add this to the swear jar at the end of the stream. YouTube's being really stupid, and it's not showing the chat on the YouTube.
What?
For some reason. No, so I gotta. No, there it is. There we go.
Was that your problem or YouTube's problem?
That's YouTube's problem.
Okay.
And then manually update. Now I got the chat up. Okay. I was gonna say because it wasn't showing the chat in the stream. Chat here.
I've been hearing YouTube's been kind of like glitching or off a little bit lately.
I'm not surprised.
Like YouTube's kind of fucking up.
I'm not surprised. I'm really not. Let's catch up on some of this before the game. Actually, the game just kicked off.
Yeah, as they show the Bengals offense.
Joey Porter Jr. at 17.
If he's there.
If
he's there, it's a possibility.
It's a major possibility, but I'm still fully focused and sold on left tackle at 17. I'm not giving that up. I'm not giving that up.
I'm sorry. Like, I understand cornerbacks. That's the thing. We have a lot of fucking needs. That's the problem. But, I mean, offensive line's definitely one of them. Especially left tackle.
It's the biggest one.
Especially left tackle. Dan Moore, I'm sorry, he's trash.
It's the biggest one.
I'm sorry. We need a true, dependable franchise, fresh left tackle.
We need a franchise left tackle.
And
simple as that.
Considering we have the 32nd pick, I think we can fold back into the first pick of day 2 and still select a corner.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I agree. Checks it down to Mixon. Mixon might get a first down. Let's see. Justin's in the chat. What's up, man? Shout to Cold Steel. Or formerly known as Cold Steel. Oh, you still Cold Steel, or you want to be formerly known as Cold Steel?
His name's Justin, so I think we'll call him as Justin.
All right. We got a little announcement to give you guys shortly after I catch up with the chat. Bengals are going to blow out the Ravens and look strong for the rematch against the Bills. I could see that. I could very well see that. Giants the real deal? I think so. I think Daniel Jones is the real deal.
Did you just say Daniel Jones?
Daniel Jones, yeah.
You said Daniel.
I said Daniel.
Okay, sure. Daniel.
Daniel Jones, I think he's the real deal.
No, I mean, Jesus Christ, he's been more safe with the ball. He's been more dependable. He's using his legs. He's been more, his accuracy's been a lot better.
He's just effective.
And a big part of that is because of a simple coach change. He had Joe Judge for, 2-3 years of his career?
Right.
Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones looked like a major bust. I mean, they didn't pick up his fifth-year option, and rightfully so.
Yep.
At the same time, it was for cap reasons, but Brian the Bull comes right in and is completely changing the scenery in New York and has helped Daniel Jones big time. I think Daniel Jones is worth at least a short extension.
I agree. Another 1 year prove-it deal.
Yeah.
And just so we're clear, we're not rooting for nobody to win this game.
I'm rooting for both teams to lose, okay? Whoever wins this game, lose next week. I don't care.
If you wanted me to pick who I naturally want to win, it's the Ravens. Why? Because, first of all, it'd be hilarious for the Bengals to go one and done to a team without their starting quarterback. And the Ravens.
Too bad they don't have Marvin Lewis anymore.
And the Ravens are just going to lose next week anyway. So it works for all of us. Go Ravens.
Yeah, I suppose.
Not.
I suppose.
Hey, Jackson, how you doing, brother? So what's good, boys? And honestly, to hell with both teams. Couldn't agree more.
Yes.
I feel a big game for T. Higgins today, says Ty Gaskin. T. Higgins is great. Especially in the playoffs, he showed you in the Super Bowl, man. Like the guy's a threat.
Yeah.
You can think about Jamar Chase all you want. T. Higgins is a threat. This weekend proves coaching is everything, and unfortunately, the Steelers lack that at the moment. We will get into it. We got a lot of thoughts to talk about because I thought the exact same thing all weekend. It is so telling. It's honestly exposed the Steelers, and if anyone doesn't see it, bro, they're blind. We'll get into it. Still Sermon Sports with a $10 super chat. Very, very generous of you.
Yeah,
says,
$10.
What's up, guys? I'm perfect so far. Rob, you better make a change or you lose. LOL, but great to see yins again. I'm rooting for the sinkhole tonight.
Hey, it's not my fault the Chargers choked, all right? It's not my fault.
I
went to sleep confident that they were going to win.
I was confident in going perfect. See, if I should have looked at my picks beforehand because
you picked the Vikings.
I did. I had a feeling the Giants were going to pull it off because the Vikings are the NFC version of the Chargers. They can't be trusted. Yeah. Ever.
And I picked Cincinnati for this one, and tomorrow night I picked Tampa Bay because it's Dak Prescott and his turnovers in the playoffs, and it's Dallas.
I need
you mix that together. Sorry, Dallas.
Who did I pick? Dallas or Tampa Bay? Let me check. I swear
I picked Tom Brady.
I swear I picked Tampa Bay.
45-year-old mediocre.
No, I picked
Tom
Dallas.
Brady. You picked Dallas.
Shit.
Why'd you pick Dallas?
Hold on. Let me check something.
Why'd you pick Dallas?
I don't know. Let me check something. Hold on.
What are you doing?
I'm curious. Give me a minute, folks.
You're taking your sweet time.
Did I pick Tampa Bay?
Well,
yes, I did.
They handed off.
I did. Okay.
They handed off to Joe Mixon. Got a big run up the middle, first down.
I guess I did pick Tampa Bay. Okay. A real underrated coach for OC if we fire Matt Canada as Dolphins head coach, tons of NFL experience, and developed some good quarterbacks and led great offenses in the past. That's a good one, man. Honestly. Another one I really want, and I'm going to throw this out there. I know it's not going to happen, but I've been thinking about it all week. I mostly, because everyone keeps throwing out the argument, well, who's out there that we can interview? Who's out there that could come in as OC? Who's out there that could be better than Matt Canada? Any fucking body. How about that? But honestly, who I really want the Steelers to interview is the Rams' assistant head coach, their former running back coach, and their current tight end coach, Thomas Brown. The Sean McVay coaching tree is very good. In fact, if I'm correct, every single person that's become a head coach in the NFL for them, outside of maybe one or two, has made the playoffs this year.
Yeah.
And, of course, they're all offensive masterminds, which, honestly, we could use that, seeing how the NFL is nowadays.
Yes.
So
offense is literally what wins you games nowadays.
So I would love someone from McVay's coaching tree, and I think Thomas Brown is perfect because he's literally right underneath McVay. I think that's someone we can interview. He even interviewed for the Vikings OC job last year.
Yeah, he did. So he's definitely got some interest from other teams.
I would love Thomas Brown from the Rams. I think that's a great option. To get someone from someone that has a great coaching tree, someone that's right under an amazing offensive mind. Come on. Get modern. Get with the times.
Mike Tomlin doing that?
I wish.
I don't know, man.
I wish.
I already have my beliefs, and I hate that that's the case, but
Right. I don't know.
I'll talk about that another time.
Right. Yeah, I'm glad I took the Jags, too. I just knew they were going to win. I mean, I didn't know after they were down 27-0, but I still picked the Jags, so I'm good about that. Deuce Staley from the Lions. Yeah, we were talking about with Cold Steel a couple weeks back about, bringing him in. Why not? He has experience with the organization, and Steelers love the ever-living shit out of that. So.
I believe he's either the running back coach or the run game coordinator, one of those two. Nonetheless, I mean, Detroit's got some great running backs.
Is that a touchdown? No, Higgins dropped it.
Higgins
came out at the last second.
Oh, even if he did, I don't know if it would have been in.
That's a good throw. That's a hell of a throw.
No, he probably would have been in because his knee was down.
That's a hell of a throw.
Peter, stop acting cocky. Shut up. You suck.
Matt Nagy would be my easy number one. He's an option. That's for sure.
Matt Nagy, though?
I'm not. He's an option. It's not my favorite option.
I don't know. He was one of the reasons for the downfall of Chicago.
He was.
I don't know about that one. I don't know.
I don't disagree because once he started taking over offensive play calling, we seen what the Bears were capable of.
Yeah,
which wasn't much. Whoever loses this game is gonna get this smoke from me by video. Honestly, I wish both would lose, if that was possible. Where do you think Derek Carr is going? Good question. Saints could use him, honestly.
Colts.
Jets.
Colts.
Jets.
Colts.
Jets.
It's a tradition for the Colts, man. It's Jim Irsay.
They can get Mitch Trubisky.
I don't give a fuck.
They can get Mitch Trubisky.
They got the cap, I'm sure. Yeah, they always have fucking cap. And they need a quarterback. Derek Carr's their guy. Mark it down. Derek Carr, Indianapolis Colts.
I'm making two predictions right now. Lamar Jackson's a Falcon. Derek Carr is a Jet.
A Jet?
Yeah.
You think he goes to the Jets?
Yes.
Why?
Because why not? It's what they need. If he goes to the Jets, they make the playoffs.
No, I think the Jets.
Derek Carr ain't gonna do a goddamn thing in Indy.
No, I think the Jets head coach is gonna stick to his word. He's gonna try everything they can to get the potential out of Zach Wilson.
He's hearing what the media wants to hear.
I don't know, man.
Is Sean Payton going to Arizona? No. It's incredibly likely. In fact, I think they interviewed him, or they're going to.
Yeah.
I know the Cardinals have put in a request to interview Brian Flores, which doesn't surprise me. Arizona's always trying to take our people. Always. It's like the Steelers graveyard over there. But I think Sean Payton, if the Chargers are smart, are going to fire Brandon Staley after last night and interview Sean Payton.
If they were, I think they would have by now.
You're probably right. But there's no way you think that keeping Staley is a good idea.
Chargers might think so. He's not fired yet. I can see McVay going to
Sean Payton, yeah.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Sean Payton. I see him going to Denver.
Denver?
Yeah, I see him going to Denver. Denver's got the first round pick and whatever else the Saints want to hand to him because they got a first round pick for Bradley Chubb from Miami.
Interesting.
So they can hand it to, and plus with the money and the extension they gave Russell Wilson, they need somebody.
They do.
They need somebody. Payton could be that guy.
Could be, honestly. Colts have no interest in Derek Carr per report. See? He's a Jet, man.
Nah, he's just saying that for the media.
He's a Jet, man.
Just saying that for the
He's a Jet, man.
Yeah, because they're going to stick with Nick Foles, right?
Why not? No, they're not sticking with Nick Foles. Come on.
No, Matt Ryan's on the verge of retirement. I mean, I know they had the 4th overall pick, so they could get Bryce Young if he's there or C.J. Stroud if he's there. They have this is their best chance. They could definitely draft a quarterback, something that they've neglected how long.
I know, exactly.
But I don't know. It's just a Colts kind of thing. It really is, and they have the cap space, I think.
The Colts are just a mess. They are.
It's a Colts type of move. I just see it.
I don't know. Let's see. Carr to the Colts. I still say Jets. I hope we fire Canada sometime this week. I'm not banking on it. I'm not banking on it. I could say fire Canada all I want. I will say fire Canada all I want because that's exactly what I desire. I know it's not going to happen. Are we still going to make content about him needing to be fired? Yes. Because we're going to continue to talk about the issues on this team. Just because it's not going to happen don't mean we're not going to talk about it. Which we will talk about it. Twins, help me. This guy are accusing for me for no reason. Who? Who's accusing you? Who's accusing you? Jimmy G to the Ravens? That'd be fucking hilarious.
No, what about a reunion in New England? Huh?
I don't know. Let me ask you guys a better question,
Mac Jones wasn't that stellar.
Let me ask you guys a better question. Trey Lance or Brock Purdy, what do the Niners do?
Training camp, 2023, quarterback competition.
Does Lance get traded?
I don't think. Not before the season.
Here's the argument.
Before the season.
Here's the argument. Brock Purdy is playing very well. Very well.
Undefeated.
Undefeated, and he's thrown 2 interceptions in each game he started. 7 straight now, I believe. He's doing very well. Trey Lance, however, he also at the same time, I don't want to say he hasn't got a shot because he was obviously the starter. He was a day one starter this past season. But he got injured.
Yeah.
So it's not his fault. It's not like he got benched for Jimmy G and now the Niners are finding success. It's not like Jimmy G got hurt, they started Brock Purdy, and the Niners are just getting lucky. They're not. Trey Lance got hurt. He can't control that. So I think there should be a quarterback competition in training camp for the Niners, but I still really like Trey Lance, and I think the Niners, seeing how much they invested in him and how much they trade up to get him, they're not just going to give up on him.
No, of course not. In my opinion, like I said, training camp 2023, they're going to give these two the opportunity to compete, see who's better. And if Brock Purdy is the better guy, then so be it.
Truthfully, this could be another Mac Jones and Bailey Zapp situation.
Or if you want to go, really back in the day, similar Patriot situation.
Tom Brady and Bledsoe.
Yeah. I mean, similar thing happened, Bledsoe got hit really hard against the Jets, and Tom Brady came in, and he filled in quite well. He was the high hand, and Brady kept the job ever since.
Yeah, obviously.
I'm not saying Purdy's going to be the next Tom Brady. I'm just saying these things happen, and then the next guy steps in, and he's a hot hand, and you can't let that go. No. You can't stop that. And he's the guy from now on. Sometimes that's the case. So, the guy that you were going to roll with, sometimes, you got to come up with a plan B.
Yeah, exactly. Or perhaps Lance gets traded somewhere and he finds success elsewhere because, the Niners are doing good with Purdy. That could continue. We don't know. It could. Well, let's say it does. Lance gets traded elsewhere. He has a successful season, works out for everybody. Who that's with, I don't know.
It's kind of hard to tell. You can't really predict the future.
No, you can't. And Huntley is rolling, throws. And
did Andrew?
Caught?
No, that's Josh Oliver. That's Josh Oliver. Did he catch it? He caught it, according to the official.
Is that caught?
By the way, Bengals are up, 3-0.
Yeah, I know.
We're not even paying attention to the game, just like I figured.
Well, we're also talking NFL football. Let's be real. As Steelers fans, we don't give a fuck about this game. But it's also a good reason to go live for the AFC North War Room and talk about the NFL surroundings and obviously how the playoffs are exposing the Steelers. And how if we made the playoffs, we weren't going to do anything similar to what any of these teams are doing. We wouldn't have done what the Dolphins did today versus the Bills. Come on.
No.
Mark Andrews is a baller. He absolutely is. He absolutely is. Let's see. How many games you guys going to next year? I don't know.
I can't tell you that, man.
I don't know if I am going to the game next year. I don't. If Matt Canada is the coordinator, it's going to be very hard. I want to go to an exciting football game. Now, going there and experiencing it, it is great. We went to the Titans game last year where Ben got his last rushing touchdown ever. That was marvelous to experience. Yeah. The energy is incredible. It's cold as shit, but it's incredible. And that's picked off.
Yeah, of course it was.
Huntley threw an interception. Bengals got the ball now.
They're not even going to show him. Just Huntley's face. Yeah, he threw the pick.
He threw a pick, man. Ouch.
Yeah, Bengals got ball again. They're in great field position to score. Might be a rough day for Baltimore.
Crapolo to the Ravens would be funny. As a Ravens fan, I don't want Tom Brady as our quarterback. Why would you?
It was supposed to happen a few years ago, according to Gronk.
It was.
And Dana White.
Yeah.
Let something happen. I can't remember what fell apart. Wasn't that... it was John Gruden.
Yeah.
John Gruden said no. Like the dumbass he is.
How far are you guys from Pittsburgh? About 3.5, maybe 4 hours. It's not too far. It's a rough drive, but it's not too far.
That's far.
I want to say that Kenny is light years better than Thompson, and Watt wasn't playing the first game. So what's your argument? I wouldn't say that Kenny is light years better than Thompson, and Watt wasn't playing the first game. I mean, if this is a Kenny Pickett, Skylar Thompson, Brock Purdy argument, and who's the better quarterback, and seeing how 2 7th-round quarterbacks made the playoffs and were a lot more competitive than Kenny Pickett ever was with his system, I mean...
One, no one can predict the future. Two, if we... Say we drafted Pickett, right? But instead, we didn't draft Chris Oladukin, who we ended up cutting, didn't make the final roster.
He didn't even play in preseason.
No, he didn't. And we drafted Skylar Thompson instead or Brock Purdy instead. Either one of those two behind Pickett, we're not going to replace them or even play.
Never. And honestly, it's okay to say that, yes, Brock Purdy's playing good. Skylar Thompson did the best he could today with receivers dropping passes and the offensive line being absolutely atrocious. And you could say all that while also saying Kenny is possibly the Steelers' future quarterback, is the future of the organization. There's no wrong in that.
Yeah.
I also think that seeing those two quarterbacks and in the games they played is an exposure of the Steelers system, is an exposure of the coaching staff. I'm not saying that it's all on them. Obviously, Kenny has his flaws. He clearly has his flaws, and I trust Kenny as a player and as a film junkie to work on that and improve himself as a player. I trust Kenny. I don't trust this coaching staff.
No.
I don't.
This offensive scheme, this offensive style, this game plan is stale.
Yeah.
How many years have we done this? Why do you think our offense has been dreadful, even when Ben was here? But now we have we have more youth at the quarterback position, we have more mobility at the quarterback position, and it's the same shit. Because it's the same game plan, it's the same style.
I agree.
How can it be different when it's the same shit? As if Ben was still here.
The 49ers and the Miami Dolphins with 7th-round quarterbacks. Those teams scored 30-plus points. Purdy had 4 touchdowns. He put over 40 on the board for the Niners. Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, the last pick of the draft. Skylar Thompson led the Dolphins to 2 touchdowns, over 20 points.
Yeah. After scoring just 1 touchdown, I believe, throughout his 3 starts in the regular season.
Right. Now, you could say that if the Steelers were in that position, if the Steelers were in the Dolphins' position, could they be more competitive? I don't think so. Because the one thing that is so evident when you watch the football game, when you watch the playoffs, compared to what you've seen in the Steelers all year, is the coaching. It's the coaching.
It's crazy how both styles are Shanahan styles.
How do you watch the 49ers and think keeping Matt Canada is a rational decision? How? How do you see that?
And you see how Mike McDaniel has transformed the Dolphins' offense, even with backup quarterbacks, right? And they're even more competitive. They're better than the Steelers. And he takes that from Shanahan's system. He took from what he learned under Shanahan when he was the running game coordinator, and the OC, and he took it to Miami, and now look at them.
Yeah.
What the weapons that he's got, that he's surrounding his quarterback with.
And you see
Same with San Francisco with Brock Purdy.
Exactly.
And his surround system, and his players.
And listen, there is no discrediting on Brock Purdy whatsoever. You can't discredit what he's doing. Does he have the best coaching staff around him? Does he have the best weapon system around him? Absolutely. Any young quarterback could succeed with that. But you can't discredit Brock Purdy for what he's doing as a player. You can't discredit that.
No.
Now, if you put Pickett in that situation, could it be as effective? Could it be better? That's arguable. Because I don't even know if this is even a Kenny Pickett versus Brock Purdy discussion of who's better, of who would have been the better pick, or who's the better rookie quarterback. I don't think you can determine that yet. What I think you can determine is the system, the systems, the offensive schemes. And I'm not holding on to this. He had the worst surround system. He had the worst O-line. He had receivers messing up and all this and that. I don't consider that an excuse for Matt Canada. He's had how many years under the system now? Even the same shit was happening with Ben. The repetitive nonsense was happening with Ben at quarterback.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's all Canada, because it's not. It's not fair to put all the blame on the bald son of a bitch. It's not. But it was so repetitive all season. All season. And the only time that the Steelers scored 30 points under Matt Canada was versus the Bengals when we lost 37-30. And the reason why we got 30 points in that game is because we were down 34-23 in garbage time. 37-23, as a matter of fact, in garbage time. So I don't even count him scoring 30 points versus the Bengals. That doesn't count in my book. You see the 49ers and you see the Miami Dolphins with 2 7th-round backup quarterbacks, rookie quarterbacks, put up a fight between the Seahawks and the Bills, respectively. How could you not want a different offensive change, an offensive coordinator, an offensive scheme change this offseason? How do you watch any of this? How do you watch any of this offensive play all playoff season and think keeping Matt Canada is a rational decision? How do you think that is ideal? How? I don't see it. I can't fathom it. Almost every single team in the playoffs has scored over 30 points. Outside of 2, which was the Seahawks and the Vikings. Almost every single playoff team scored 30 points.
Yeah.
We scored 31 time, and that was garbage. That was a garbage time touchdown.
Yeah. And the game that we actually gave up on.
We had a first-round quarterback in Kenny Pickett for the majority of the season. And yes, we showed fight in the second half. We showed growth. We started using the run game, and there was an identity. And Canada's finally getting this and that. I'm not holding on to that next year. I'm not holding on to he's just starting to get it. Why is he now just starting to get it? Skylar Thompson came in late as hell and brought the Bills to the limit. It wasn't Skylar Thompson entirely, but you saw the competitiveness there.
Yeah. Yeah, it takes Matt Canada a season and a half for his vision to finally showcase.
And this isn't a discussion about Kenny Pickett as a player. It's not. It's you can't put it all on Pickett. Does he have his flaws? Yes. But again, I trust Pickett as a player, as a film junkie to grow. I don't trust Matt Canada.
But how much of that growth is really going to showcase with this system, with this game plan? That they just adapted and that they just, for some reason, want to hold on to.
And then here's the thing. The argument that people will throw is you don't want to stumble Kenny Pickett's growth because he's going to have to learn a new offensive scheme already in his second year. Isn't he going to have to learn a new offensive scheme when Canada goes in 2024?
Because no doubt he's going to fucking go, whether he gets fired or they don't renew his contract.
As a matter of fact, huge shout out to Cold Steel. Huge shout out to Justin Ottstadt of Steelers Country. Quick announcement: we are officially now partnered with Steelers Country. We will be doing articles and editorials on that website and bringing extra thoughts to certain topics to the Steelers throughout the offseason, including draft analysts, mock drafts, and just issues all around the Steelers. So that's going to be fun. Huge shout out to him. Here's Steelers Country right here. He actually put a nice article right here. Will the Steelers changing offensive coordinators stumble Kenny Pickett's growth? And here's your argument. Well, yeah, he's going to have to learn a new offensive scheme, but so did Ben. Didn't Ben have to do the same thing? And yes, he did have a couple years before he had to go from Wisenhunt to Arians. I get that. But there's also a study. That shows that the improvement from an offensive coordinator is actually very likely. It's actually very more so likely to happen rather than a decrease in Pickett.
Yeah.
A different change to offensive coordinator actually benefits more people rather than a change. It actually benefits them more than it hurts them. There's an actual study that shows that.
Yeah.
So I'm not with that argument as well. Honestly, I think that's what Pickett needs.
No, that's exactly what he needs. That's exactly what Kenny Pickett needs. If you keep Canada in this game plan, his growth's going to be stumbled. His growth's going to be slowed down. He may not even see growth. Progressively on the offense, if you ask me. Hell, honestly, I don't know if he honestly ever will. Because I'm going to say it right now. Even when, because it's inevitable he's going to leave. It may not be this year, but it will probably be next year. Canada's going to leave, but I have this strong feeling, and the more I think about it, the more I say it, the more I believe it's going to happen, because it's a Steelers' tendency, more so a tradition lately, for the Steelers to do, is to promote from within. And what I mean by that is when Canada goes, who are we going to promote? Our past two coordinators, Fichtner and Canada. Who were they before they were promoted to OC?
They were quarterback coaches. Who's our current quarterback coach? Mike Sullivan. Not the Penguins coach. Mike Sullivan.
Mike Sullivan is our current quarterback's coach. The only difference and the only thing that you can really hold your hat on to for Mike Sullivan is that he has 18 years experience in the NFL with several teams. Teams like the Jaguars and the Giants and the Bucks, to which the Giants and Bucks, he was offensive coordinator twice for the Bucks and the Giants. But those stints as offensive coordinator were short-lived, and on one occasion he was fired.
Yes. So that decision alone is not benefiting. In fact, any of our in-house promotions has not benefited the Steelers at all. It's not.
That's why I say Pickett's growth may be stumbled, because that's their game plan. That's their motto. That seems to be, they don't get out of their own way.
I think what Pickett needs is an offensive change. I think he needs a scheme change. I think that's what's going to benefit him and the entire offense in general.
I don't know if it's going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
I truly believe Mike Sullivan will be the next OC when Canada goes.
It's not going to happen. But watching the playoffs all weekend, man, it truly exposes how out of the times the Steelers are. How they stick with something that's not working. Pretty much the definition of insanity.
They've done it for several years, but recently, it's done the Steelers more harm than good. It's hurt us. It's cost us games. It's given all of us fucking heart attacks. It's given us headaches. We've gone from OC to OC to OC.
And it's just the same garbage, man.
I understand that every offensive coordinator is going to remain, but the fact that we're questioning our offensive coordinator every single fucking time, especially recently, that's a problem.
Yeah, I know it's very common for Steelers fans to shit on the offensive coordinator. I mean, it's happened with pretty much every single coordinator that's come back in. It has. But it's
Steelers
just
get worse every time, though.
It only gets worse.
Sometimes, we scratch our head. We think, oh, my God, there's no way this offense can get any worse. Yet they manage to do so. They manage to get worse every time they promote from within.
And again, watching the playoffs, man, it just goes to show you how out of touch the Steelers are and how a change is so desperately needed. And if you can't see that, you're blind. You're as blind as the Steelers organization, man.
And if you want to hold on to Tomlin's resume of 16 consecutive non-losing seasons, be my guest. But if he's going to continue to not make changes to his coaching staff, to his game plan, to his mindset, we're not going to see much success. I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Just had to get it off our chest. Had to get that off our chest.
What happened? What mess? Jamar Chase?
Touchdown, Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
And in my rant, I forgot to place a fucking bet. So, there goes that.
Nah, no more bets. Stop with the bet.
I won $100 today. I'm happy. He missed the extra point. I'm happy.
He's not McPherson.
I won $100 today on the Bills and the Dolphins game. I'm happy. I'm happy. God. $10 super chat from Ryan Connolly says, can you do me a favor? What is that, Ryan? What is that, Ryan?
9-0. Cincinnati.
9-0.
Is anybody shocked?
No.
Is anybody shocked? No.
No.
I'm
not shocked.
Cincinnati. Ravens got a backup quarterback. Their offense and coordinator.
Tell you, man, this is going to be
It's a disaster. It's just as bad as ours.
This is going to be the most boring game all weekend. And typically, AFC North football is not like that.
So, yeah, this was the best way to get all that off our chest.
Yeah.
Who's going to pay attention to this game? Come on, we know what's going to happen.
No. Honestly. I'm glad we got that off our chest. I might crop that into a separate video. Just because I think that needs to be out there. Like, all I can think about watching the playoffs all weekend is, look at all this offensive power. Look at the Dolphins. Look at the Niners.
It's crazy.
They have 7th-round rookies coming in because of injuries, and they're a lot more competitive than I've ever seen Matt Canada.
Yeah, it's crazy. We used to have that. I hate to live in the past, stuff like that, but we used to have that. The last time we had that was when we didn't have an OC that was in-house promotion. That was Todd Haley.
Yep.
Todd Haley was the recent non-in-house promotion. Actually, when we hired Todd Haley at the time, when he was recently fired by the Chiefs for not succeeding as their head coach, he was the first fucking non-in-house promotion in 13 years.
Yep.
It was a big success. It was the best our offense ever looked.
13 years.
It was the best we ever looked, and then we let him go. Although we did ask for his release, looking back at it.
I wish.
We're
come back.
stupid.
Come back to us. Haley, hey, I know you got that.
XFL? Is he USFL?
One of the two. It's one of the spring football.
Something like that.
Networks or leagues. It was one of the two. But
He's not coming back.
to be fair,
Why would he?
To be fair, the Dolphins and Niners have elite weapons all around. They do, but we got weapons too. We got George Pickens. We got Najee Harris. We got Jalen Warren. We got Pat Freiermuth. We got Deontay Johnson whenever he wants to play football. Like, we got weapons.
It's not like we don't have the fucking...
They're not as elite as the others. They're not Tyreek Hill. They're not Deebo Samuel.
They have the utmost potential to be. But this offense is held down because of what we all just discussed. I'm sorry, but Jesus Christ, they hold him back.
They do. It's not all coaching. Again, it's still a collective mess. The line sucks. Pickett's young, and he still has his issues. The receivers still have their issues, obviously. It's not all on the coaching, but if the coaching was significantly better, I feel like the offense will have a little bit more spark.
No, we don't have that.
Especially in the passing game.
I don't know, man.
Not when you're doing rollouts and sideline shots all the time and having every single receiver run a curl route.
I want to be optimistic. I want to have faith. I do, but it's kind of hard to, just based off what we've seen in previous years and what they've done. Little to no change this offseason. All they've done was sign guys to future reserve contracts. Yep. Guys that are just training camp bodies, practice squad players. That's it.
Yeah.
They know that change needs to be made, but yet they haven't done anything. I know for a fact they know change needs to be made. There's not one motherfucker back there that doesn't think that change doesn't need to happen.
Yeah, really.
Change absolutely needs to happen.
Exactly.
They're just too stubborn to do it because they live in their own ways. They don't get out of their way, and that's what's hurting them.
Yep.
That's what hurt them for years and still going to until they finally get their head out of their own ass.
I couldn't agree more. I could not agree more. At least we don't have Lamar Jackson. Sure, I suppose. Yeah. Offense hasn't been top 15 since 2018. What does that go to tell you? We don't need the best quarterback in the world to be a top 15 offense. We don't. Is Daniel Jones the best quarterback in the world? No, but he just led the Eagles to the...
Yeah, 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, and like 80 rushing yards. He's going to the division round facing the Eagles.
That's coaching. Daniel Jones wasn't shit for the first 3 years. Brian DeBull comes in, the least turnovers he's ever done. He's having the best year of his career. I'm starting to think he's legit. Josh Allen wasn't shit when he came in. Brian DeBull worked on him for a couple years. Josh Allen's probably the second best quarterback in the conference.
You know how many coaches are out there just waiting for a big opportunity like that to showcase their system?
Brock Purdy, a 7th-round rookie, man. Not to discredit Purdy again, but 4 touchdowns last night. 4 touchdowns. Coaching matters. Coaching absolutely matters.
And I'm seeing teams fire this guy, fire that guy, making changes here, making changes there, yet here we are sitting on our own ways. You can say the Steelers done this for several years. Yeah, they've done this for several years. What's it led to?
That's why we haven't won a playoff game since 2016, which, by the way, was 7 years ago.
You want to show me what it's led to recently? I'm not talking about entire franchise-like. All right? I'm talking about recently.
Yeah.
What's it done, huh? Non-losing seasons? Is that what the standards come to?
Non-losing seasons.
Because I'm sorry. That's not the standard. That's not my standard. That's not his standard. I'm sure it's not all your standard.
No.
Since when did the standard become non-losing seasons? Who gives a fuck?
Who ran Arians out of town? Well, the same person that ran Haley out of town, honestly. And was that some of the fan base, too? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I didn't like Haley. I don't want him
I
here
think
no
that
more.
was just all of us backing up Ben at that point because around that time, he was finally getting to that franchise all-pro level, right?
Who?
Ben. When Arians was ROC and Haley came in as our OC, Ben was seeing, the best years of his career.
Yeah,
we were all backing up on Ben.
Prime Ben.
But yet it kind of overshadowed, shit, these are actually some... Haley wasn't a head coach, but he was a good OC.
Yeah, obviously.
It wasn't perfect, but, night and day. Night and day. Arians, oh my God. Coach of the year, Super Bowl champion.
Yep.
Assistant coach of the year with the Colts.
Yep.
Arians is a great coach. Now he's relaxing.
Well deservedly.
Yeah, as he needs to.
Well deservedly. Steelers won't make it back to the Super Bowl until Rooney starts paying money for coordinators. You get what you pay for. Ain't that the fucking truth? Ain't that the truth?
Art, man.
He's got all this money after changing the stadium name and doing all this stupid non-Pittsburgh shit, but he don't want to spend it nowhere.
Art, man. He just...
I miss you!
He doesn't...
I don't like your son, but I miss you.
He's a Rooney, but that's all he is. That's all he can hang his hat on.
He's got the name. He's got the name, but he ain't got the brain.
He doesn't have... Yeah, exactly. He doesn't... I don't think he has the care. I don't think he has the liking. I don't think he has...
He's got the name, but he ain't got the mindset.
No, exactly. He doesn't have that mindset.
It's
all just a business to him. Yeah, this man was in the locker room every damn game.
Yep.
Praising the players. I'm glad you're with the team.
I think people just underestimate how hard it is to win consistently in the NFL. That's why the Tomlin record gets brought up. I don't know. I guess. That's a low standard, though. I'm sorry. Call us spoiled, but we're the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. We have a reputation. We have a standard we like to hold up to. Call us spoiled. I call it a standard.
Yeah, these guys up here set the barrier for the next generation.
Yep.
It's up for these guys and these coaches to live up to that.
What did Polamalu say in his Hall of Fame speech? He said, let me think of it. Give me a second, folks. He said,
if you can't remember, just go to the our Twitter barrier.
Yeah, right. He said,
I know you have it saved.
It was like one of the last quotes he said at the very end. He said, if you really earn, he said, the only approval any Steelers should seek is to earn the approval from previous legends who have donned the black and gold. And if you really earned their respect, they'll say you could have played with us.
That quote needs to hang in the Steelers locker room.
Yep. Couldn't agree more.
That needs to be played in the Steelers locker room on their way to the field.
And apparently Lamar Jackson didn't travel with the team. Yeah, he gone.
He didn't travel with the team.
He gone.
Yep, that's it.
He gone.
Lamar Jackson era is finished.
He's out of here. He gone. Bye, Lamar. Ryan Conley with $2 says, some loser insulted me. That's not fucking cool.
Fuck that loser.
Who insulted you?
Man, hold on, maybe I should slow down. Who's the loser?
Who, what's his name? You call me a loser. Oh, we have a Twitter. Hey, no fighting, okay? No fighting, okay?
Who's fighting?
No fighting. Whoever, if you guys keep fighting, one of you both are going to have to wear Ravens jerseys, okay? Comment down in the chat.
Yeah, you don't want that, man.
Comment down in the chat. Give you a Ryan Mallett Ravens jersey. You don't want that. Would you bring back Haley? Given he's occupied with the USFL, I think he'd come back if we offered. That bridge is burnt.
Yeah.
That bridge is burnt.
He's not coming back, man. I think he's done in the NFL entirely.
I don't think
he's just going to try this USFL journey.
I don't think I'd ever welcome a coach coming back to the system, unless they were really, really good for us, and there's that mutual relationship still there, I don't think I'm bringing him back. The only exception to that is obviously Mike Munchak. It's the only exception to that.
Oh my God!
argument.
When you talk about Steelers losses, I mean, entirely.
Yeah.
He's probably at the top of the list. My God, what that man did to our offensive line, I'll never forget.
The team woke up and prevented a losing season. The schedule played into it. The schedule absolutely played into it.
Yeah, it was a much easier, a lighter schedule.
Right.
It was.
Claypool trade was the biggest fleech of the century. I agree.
I thought the Minka trade was. I don't know, man.
Well, okay, that's fair. But depending on what we get for the 32nd overall pick, we'll see.
Still, though, you can't beat a second-round pick for Claypool that didn't even get 200 yards and a touchdown.
Nope. I feel some ways you guys just trying to put things into context. Exactly. Just had to get that off our chest tonight because that's all we could think about watching the playoffs. Just seeing the Niners and Dolphins compete with 7th-round quarterbacks, I'm thinking, why can't our coaching do that? It's nothing against Pickett. It's not. But, like, why can't our coaching do that? Cowher said it in his book. Ben wasn't supposed to play in his rookie year, but when he came in, we transferred the entire system, the entire scheme, the entire coaching to benefit Ben.
Yeah, he did.
I'm not saying Ben's a system quarterback, but I'm saying the coaching schemed around to benefit the team and him.
Yeah. They knew what they had to do to obtain success from Big Ben and for the season.
Yeah.
They knew what they had to do because that wasn't their plan. Injuries happen. Shit happened.
Yeah.
So he came in. Bill Cowher, my God. Bill Cowher was prepped and ready.
And what do you think Shanahan's doing with Purdy? Not to discredit Purdy, but yes, that matters.
You can't ride with the same game plan with a different quarterback in there.
But they did
That's
that.
not going
they
to
did
work.
that. Remember when Ben went out with COVID and Mason started versus the Lions?
Yes.
And then
It was
Mason
the same.
said, "Oh, there's no different game plan."
It was the
There's
same.
No different game
It was
plan.
the same game plan as if Ben was in, and it's still the case to today. With Pickett, it's still the same. You can't keep the same game plan for a 38-year-old quarterback that you had for years.
I give up. I fucking give up.
And you can't expect a fucking 24-year-old guy to run with that.
I give up.
I'm sorry, you can't.
I give up. By the way, the coordinator was Canada.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm just saying.
No shit.
I give up.
That game ended in a tie.
This guy still has a job. By the way, speaking of jobs, you notice that ever since we've had our in-house promotions, none of our coordinators have gotten a job after that. None. Butler retired.
Fickner's still out there.
Butler retired. Fickner, nowhere.
He's still out there. I have not heard 1 ounce of him not interested in coaching or retiring. He's still out there.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
It's been 2 years. He's still out there. No one's called his name. Not even for a position coach.
99.9% chance Matt Canada is back, says Andrew Filipponi. I'm not shocked. But it still pisses me off. Huntley runs.
And I know, and again, like I mentioned, I have this strong feeling it's just going to be the same case for years to come because we're going to keep Canada. Canada's going to go because he's not going to succeed. I truly believe that.
Yeah.
And then we're just going to promote from within again with Mike Sullivan, who had basically minimal to no success as the Buccaneers and Giants offensive coordinator. He was fired one time, and then we're just going to run with him, and then that cycle's going to repeat. That's my worry.
I'm just so you guys know, I am cropping like this entire 30-minute segment and making it a separate video.
Why the hell not?
I'm just doing it. We got to get that out there. We have to. God, it's like the more we dig in, the worse it gets.
It's like digging for gold, Ben. This ain't gold. This is shit.
Yeah. Let's go Pirates. Yeah, let's go Buccos. Andrew McCutcheon's back. Let's go. The Cutch is back. I'm actually contemplating going to the opening game just to see the energy.
Bob Nutting actually did a good business move.
He still needs to sell the team,
Yes,
but he got and the reason why he picked the Pirates, McCutcheon did, is because they offered him the most playing time and he just wanted to come home.
Why wouldn't he want to come home?
He's 36 years old. I think he's going to end his career where it started, as it should. It's poetic.
Yeah, of course.
The season's not going to go good next year, but at least Cutch is back.
I mean, it's the Pirates, but I mean,
I might actually catch a couple games because he's back.
Got to ride with something, right? Got to ride with something with Andrew McCutcheon. What happened here? They score? No. Yeah, Ravens are in second and goal. Look, they ain't even driving down the field. Huntley.
Organization is sad. Yeah. Organization is sad. The Steelers organization is a disgrace. It is now. It is now. You know, it's just not what we're used to.
And how many more times are we going to see former players, you know, voice their frustration? How many times have they done it the past couple years?
Not even former players from the team. Steve Smith himself came out and exposed Matt Canada. Steve Smith.
Yeah.
Steve Smith. Finally, some national, not national, but some
recognizable figure.
Yeah, NFL Network analyst says it. So we're not crazy. When Steve Smith is pulling this out as well, come on. I know he's not the smartest analyst, and J.K. reaches out. Touchdown. I'm so mad right now. I'm so mad right now. You didn't
bet J.K.
I was going to bet Chase to get a touchdown. I was going to bet J.K. to get a touchdown. I was going to pick the Bengals money line.
How much would you have won?
$15. That was probably going to be like an extra $100. Fuck it.
You won your 100. Settle with that.
You're right. And I don't know. What should I bet on tomorrow?
Nothing?
Mike Evans, touchdown. Elliott, touchdown.
Why do you ask me this stuff? I tell you not to do it, then you ask me, hey, what should I do?
Okay.
I'm not. Why am I? I'm actually thinking about, hey, you should. No. Don't do it.
All right. Crossies.
Oh, geez.
Matt Canada gave Tomlin's son an offer while he was at college, but he isn't going nowhere. We understand that.
I mean, we already know. Dino Tomlin, Tomlin's son.
It doesn't save a job. But it's like is that Tomlin doing Canada a favor? But it's almost like,
is that what it is?
It's like Canada's saying, you owe me one.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you owe me your life because I got your son in the school. It's like, your son sucks, but I got him in the school, so you owe me your life. It's like he's holding him hostage or something. I don't get it. I'm not saying
this is what Tomlin's come to. Oh, you got my kid into college. You're now my OC.
I don't get it. Off topic, but I hate the new Twitter crop. I hate it too. I don't know what the hell Musk is doing. I don't like what he's doing.
Musk is doing Musk things.
No, he's not.
What are you talking about? It's Elon Musk. He's doing Musk things.
Well, Musk things, but it's not good things.
Exactly. Okay. Don't you get it now?
I was hoping we would promote Brian Flores to OC.
I don't know. I mean, I think he coached the offense one time for New England.
He did, but he's a defensive coach.
He is.
He's a defensive coach.
That's another good question. Does Brian Flores remain with the Steelers? Does he remain? Because, I mean, he's already getting...
That's ultimately his decision.
I mean, it is.
The Brands, the Cardinals can go out and request interviews. They can accept them, but it's ultimately his decision. Does he want to sit under Tomlin for another year? If that's the case, if Flores returns for one more year and then he becomes a head coach somewhere else, then we would be eligible for compensation after next year if he leaves. If he leaves now, we're not eligible for compensation because he didn't stay with the team for 2 years.
Right. I don't know, man.
That's ultimately his decision. Either way he goes, I'll support him. $1.99 super chat from JR Boy says, which one's worse, Canada or Fickner? Canada.
Oh, by the way, Dan, you got to put up the...
Did he actually score, or are they reviewing it?
I'm not even paying attention. Shit.
So it's a 2-point game. Okay.
Hang on, let me take a look. NFL app has everything. No matter how slow the app is.
I hate the app.
The game's right in front of us. Yeah, I got to do this. No, they scored 7-9.
7-9. Yep. Damn it. I was going to have Chase and whatever. You know what? Stop pouting over stupid shit.
Hey, you said it, not me.
Tomlin just believes that time will improve things. That's basically what he said in his press conference after Week 18. Well, that's for certain. That's very subjective. That's a subjective statement. I don't believe that in coaching. I don't.
No.
Not in Matt Canada. I've seen enough.
I gave him a chance last offseason.
It's just
that's it. It's not enough. It's not what's going to help the Steelers in the long run.
no. Not after seeing what the Dolphins and the Niners did. Like, that alone tells you need to get rid of them. They have 7th round rookies. I mean, come on. Like, what the hell? None of this. Oh, he has no line. He has rough receivers. He has a rookie quarterback. He had a run game that didn't exist for the first half. I don't agree with that. I don't. I think it's a coach's job to work around his surroundings. Is there certain exceptions for that? Yes. Certain teams are just too bad, and certain teams just don't help out a coach. But we got the weapons. We got the run game. We seen it. We knew it coming into the season. It's not like magically we just had a run game. It's like we had the guys originally.
Yeah.
It took Matt Canada until the bye week to say, all right, here's our plan. Took you to the bye week to say, I got it. I got an idea.
That really shows the preparation that this team truly has.
It took him.
Like, isn't that what training camp and preseason is for?
Yeah, it took him to the and this was his second year under the system.
Yeah.
It took him to the bye week to say, I got it.
More than half of our players on offense were with him last year. So it's like now it took him till the bye week to know what his vision was, to know what his mindset was.
I don't get it, bro.
What were they doing in the locker room? What are you doing?
I don't get it,
Are you
bro.
hanging with Marcus Allen on Instagram Live? Dancing to some stupid bullshit?
By the way, and this may be nitpicking. This very well may be nitpicking, okay? I don't know what NFL player thinks it's a good idea, or I don't understand an NFL player's philosophy that we just won a football game. Let me grab my phone. Huh?
Yeah, let me go
grab your phone.
Let me go on Instagram Live. Let me go make a TikTok.
That's what he did.
I understand that this is a different generation and stuff like that
It's
compared to previous years, but that's the problem. That's the problem. We live in a time where legit NFL players who are getting paid millions after the team just won a game in whatever fashion, and they quickly, again, it may be a nitpick. I don't even give a shit. They quickly go to their phones when they reach the locker room and go on Instagram Live and dance over stupid shit. It's like, you haven't really done anything yet, buddy.
No.
You haven't done anything yet.
And it's the first down to T. Higgins. Another 2-hour super chat. Did you ban Come Up? No, I did not. If you guys are still arguing out there, please. I don't know what it's about, but come on. Come on.
Let's settle down.
There's no arguing in the SteelTwins chat. It's not even game day. Off topic. Penguins not looking good. Don't think we would make it far in the playoffs if we make it. Well, they made the playoffs, 15, 16 straight years now? I think they make the playoffs, but I agree. I don't think they go far.
No, that's a tendency with the Pens. You know, I don't really watch much hockey. It's kind of hard to keep track of the schedule and find the time to watch some of the games.
Yeah.
But some of the games that I do watch, like I see them, you know, they have some momentum. They win some games here and there, but then they just fall off.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And yeah, they'll reach the postseason, but then they'll maybe make it past the first round.
Yeah.
But then that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't know if, you know, with the players that they got, Crosby, and they brought back Letang and Malkin to long-term deals, I don't know if we're ever going to see that two-peat again.
No.
At least not for a long,
I don't know.
long
With
time.
Oak and Burrow goes down. I don't know. See, we
I don't
somehow.
I know they're going to try at least one last time.
Obviously,
and I can appreciate
that's
that.
why somehow, some way, they're able to get Gino and Letang together to stick with Crosby again. Somehow they did it this past offseason. They did.
They're going to try at least one more time.
This is our one last run with the trio.
Yeah.
I don't know if they do it. I hope they do.
I don't know if they're going to have that strong of a team like they did when they won back-to-back.
Well, let's be honest. Gino's just not the same guy.
No, he's much slower. He's much more injury-prone. Like, Crosby's still Crosby. Letang's still a hell of a player.
Letang, man, listen.
He's had a hell of a year.
Like, he's had his ups and downs the past couple years, but there's a lot of respect. And did he fumble? Did the Ravens just get the football? Ravens saying they have the football. What's the ref signal?
Got to get through the pile.
And
I swear to God.
was that Hayden Hurst who fumbled?
Ravens ball.
What's the ref signal? What's the ref signal?
Ravens ball.
Ravens football.
Oh my God.
Wow, Ravens football.
Bengals, what are you doing? It's almost the second.
I agree.
It's almost a 2-minute warning. Holy shit.
I agree.
Where did time go? I just realized it's almost a 2-minute warning.
I know. Be wicked. I agree. Pens absolutely need a better goalie. I don't know why they keep sticking with what's his face? Jari and DeSmith. I just don't.
Yeah. I don't know.
I miss the days of payphones and pagers. I miss the days of the flip phones where you gotta buy minutes. Remember that shit?
Or the indestructible phones, man. The amount of time
the Nokia.
the amount of times you could drop that motherfucker. Oh my God! But
the most indestructible thing.
You could just.
Dude,
assemble that.
I sat on my old phone while driving and it cracked.
They don't make them like they used to. Jesus Christ.
Game low-key hype now. Yeah, now. I might actually start investing, honestly. Twins, I think the Niners will win the Super Bowl. What do you think? My pick was always the Bills, but I don't know after today. I don't know who wins. I don't.
Niners have that legit defense. Brock Purdy and his surround system is really showing.
Honestly, I'm going to say Chiefs.
Chiefs?
I'm going to say Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes this year has showed you why he's the best quarterback in the NFL. Over 500,000+ yards, and he lost Tyreek Hill.
500,000+. Wow.
5,000 plus.
Wow, okay.
Shut up. 5,000. It's been a long day. 5,000 plus passing yards.
I know what you mean.
He lost Tyreek Hill. The Chiefs haven't suffered one bit.
No, there wasn't one instance where anybody or an analyst or a fan or any team were like, man, they're really missing Tyreek. No, they fine.
Yeah. Shame Steelers couldn't make playoffs. I mean, sure, but it's better to go out beating
or getting beat by the Bills.
Yeah, it's better beating the Browns than getting beat by the Bills. Possibly blown out. Which division rival is your current least favorite?
Browns.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Browns most recently have really, gone up that ladder for me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We spent so much time, man, and we lost track of time. It happens.
That time went by, like Jesus.
We've been
Christ.
streaming for an hour. I don't even feel like it. The only consistent team is the Chiefs right now. Yeah, that's why I say Chiefs. I secretly really do want the Bills to win. They deserve it. Allen deserves it. Diggs deserves it. McDermott deserves it. Bills Mafia deserves it.
DeMar Hamlin deserves it too.
Yeah, they do. Like, everyone in that organization deserves it, bro. Like, it's been too long. They've had just 6-7 years ago, we were talking about them never making the playoffs for how many consecutive years? Now it's how many straight years they made the playoffs. I want them to win it. They're the most deserving team to win it in my book. But I don't know. I just don't with the Bills. Like, I trust Allen, but the turnovers all year and then them getting conservative versus the Dolphins, I don't know.
That's playoffs, man.
That's why I say the Chiefs, because the Chiefs don't play around.
Anything can anything can happen though in the playoffs.
They do.
Never know.
Oh God, no protection.
Yeah, this was the
oh
play
my God,
here.
No protection. He dunks it down to
Hayden
Hurst. Jesse, how you doing, brother?
Jesse, what's up?
How did the Chargers lose the game yesterday? That was crazy. Because they're the Chargers. Because they're the Chargers. 2-minute warning.
Yes, it is. Oh, Dan, that second.
Oh, my fault. Yeah. Really losing track.
Yeah, apologies, guys.
That's another reason why Cold Steel, Justin Ottstadt, whoever he's going by, I'm still gonna call him Cold for now. That's why Cold's joining us for the watch parties, for the live streams this upcoming season.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna be the one in control of the scoreboards and the chat and most of the graphics, because he has a great background in that. So huge shout out to him. Glad that we're partnering again. We're collabing again, especially for the Steelers Country website, which visit SteelersCountry.com. There's already a couple articles that the three of us have already written going into discussions about just Deontay and the trade talks and grading the entire rookie class, talking about Devin Bush and Matt Canada, of course. More stuff coming out, man.
Yes, indeed.
SteelersCountry.com. Check it out, man.
Stay tuned, guys.
Twins, did you see we signed a safety today? I did not.
We signed a safety?
I guess we did. Who that is, I don't know.
I'm going to say it's a practice squad guy.
Probably. They are signing guys to reserve contracts, so.
Yeah.
Bills almost losing today might be an eye-opener to play better. Yeah, you're right. That's a good way to look at it. Always reminds me so much of Big Ben. Big plays and throwing bombs all day, but turnovers all the time. You couldn't be any more accurate, Jesse. You couldn't be any more accurate. The officials might have a part to play in it. You know what? You're right, because isn't there a condition that we could get the Chiefs and Bills in a dome if they meet in the AFC Championship? You know the NFL wants that. It's a big money grab.
Yeah, it is.
It's like the NFL told you what the AFC Championship game is weeks prior. If that's the case, man, then that's the biggest inclination that the NFL is rigged. We kind of already know that because the officials already have so much control. But, yeah, especially that. You know the NFL is all about money. You know it's all about in their pockets. Come on. God forbid the NFL did any best-of-7 series, which wouldn't be good for the players, but God forbid they did something similar. God, every game would be going to the best-of-7. They're all about that money. Do you guys think we keep Rudolph next season, or do we let him go?
I think Rudolph walks.
I think he walks. Agreed. I'd love to bring him back and cut Mitch, but I don't know. We'll see.
And if Rudolph were to walk, I wouldn't blame him.
In terms of the team and fans, it's probably the Ravens, but I like geographic connections and rivalries, which Pittsburgh and Baltimore don't have unless you are in Harrisburg. Exactly.
Yeah.
As a New York fan, I think I understand why the entire football fandom landscape doesn't trust the Chargers in big games. This season, like, if you want to hold on to any hope that, maybe it was the coaching in the past. Maybe it was just, they didn't have the proper guys. This season has shown you that the Vikings and Chargers are never to be trusted.
No.
Never.
No.
People are saying they are getting bored in the Bray Wyatt storyline. Well, it just needs to progress. Hopefully it progresses after the Rumble, but I'm still intrigued because who the fuck is Uncle Howdy?
Come on, we all know who Uncle Howdy is.
And I think it's Josh Oliver first down. And more. 15-yard line. But
come on, we all know who Uncle Howdy is.
I know. I'm still a little invested, but it's not going anywhere.
I see why people say that. It's just and I'm kind of on that same boat because they're just dragging us until the Royal Rumble, till the pitch black man. What else can they do? Honestly. What else can they do except, a Bray Wyatt promo in LA Knight? Yeah. Stuff like that. So,
yeah.
They're just dragging us until the Royal Rumble, which I think is in 2 weeks.
I can't wait for the Rumble, but I'm scared for WWE. For obvious reasons. No chance.
Yeah, Stephanie.
Yeah, I know.
She's gone. Hunter's next.
Oh, God, no pressure. Screen pass, Justice Hill. No blocking. Oh, he makes a couple guys miss. He picks up a first down.
He did get the first down.
Wow. 26 seconds left.
And the Bengals player. Oh, that's Eli Apple.
Oh, he's hurt. Uh-oh. Oh, he looks really
hurt. He's in pain down on the turf. That's not good.
Let's see. Where we at? Calvin Austin III is our Tyreek Hill. I disagree. He hasn't even played a game yet.
It's really hard to give him that comparison already because we don't know.
Don't put that much weight on his shoulders. Don't put that expectation out there. You're asking. You're putting yourself up for failure. He hasn't played a game yet. I like the potential. I love his speed.
And I find it funny how the Ravens, reportedly they were looking to draft him, but we ended up taking him, making sure the Ravens didn't have a receiver. I highly doubt that was the only reason.
No.
Austin definitely has that potential. He was a hell of a target for Memphis. And I do think he does have the potential to be a nice, at first maybe a gadget guy, but then really develop himself into a solid receiver for the Steelers. We'll see, though. I'm real excited for him. I was really looking forward to see how he was in his rookie season. Unfortunately, an injury happened,
right. But saying Tyreek Hill, I never agreed to that. Is that the possibility? Sure, but don't ever put that expectation out there. That's just too much for a young guy. That's like saying, is Kenny Pickett the next Ben Roethlisberger? Slow down. Slow it. Is Bailey Zapp the next Tom Brady? Slow down. Like, hold your horses a little bit. Let's see the guy play first. How about,
That's like people saying
he's not Tom Brady. How about
this makes me laugh. I'm sorry, but this makes me laugh because people are saying, "Oh, Chase Claypool's the next Mapletron."
Yeah, I know.
Megatron. I said Mapletron.
Everyone was saying that at the draft. I never agreed to it. Did he have the size comparison? Sure, but that doesn't mean he is.
That's all he can hold his hat on to.
It's like, don't put that expectation out there. That's a lot of weight on the player's shoulders, but that's also setting yourself up for disappointment. Like, don't put that out there. I never agreed with that.
No.
Like, you could say, oh, this guy reminds me of that, but saying he is the next, like, how about he just be Calvin Austin III? How about Bailey Zapp just be Bailey Zapp? You know? Just let them be them.
Right, of course.
Who you guys rooting for, Ravens or Bengals?
I'm rooting for both to lose.
I'm rooting for the Ravens so that the Bengals are hilariously bad for losing to the Ravens after sweeping them, but also so the Ravens lose next week. So it's a win in every category. Let's see. Where we at in the chat? If we get a second round for Deontay, we could possibly have 4 picks in the top 50. You're right. But we're not getting rid of Deontay. The Steelers trust him too much, and we're not taking almost $20 million in dead cap. Not when we have to make splashes. We're not doing that.
I'm hoping we do make some splashes.
Tremaine Edmonds. You see him play today? He was booming.
Yeah. He's still young as hell. He's like 24 still.
I know. I actually think both Rudolph and Mitch will be gone. I actually agree. Great one. I agree. Let's see where we at in the chat. When's the first mock? That I don't know. I want to say after the NFL season, like sometime after the Super Bowl. But I'm contemplating if we should not hold off because I don't want to like drag it or I don't want to wait too long to make a mock.
Right.
But I'm starting to think that pre-free agency mocks are a little inaccurate.
I of course.
Because
I see why you say that.
Because, like, yeah, you can put that thought out there, you can put that prediction out there, but we know come preseason, none of that's going to be relevant.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we won't make a pre-free agency mock. We are absolutely going to. And we're going to have a couple guests with us, I believe. But the debate is how many?
Yeah.
Because I think we did like one every week or one every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I remember that.
So I don't know if we're going to do that this year, but the first mock, I do want to make our first mock sometime after the Super Bowl. Sometime soon, like we normally do.
Yeah.
Because the playoffs is time for us to just enjoy the rest of football, but also start scouting, which we've been doing for sure. So a couple guys we already like. You guys live streaming the All Pro? No. I'm not. No.
What?
No. We're not streaming the All Pro flag. No, we're not streaming that. No. Unless we got absolutely nothing to do.
Oh, I'll find something to do.
Yeah.
I'll find something to do. Believe me.
This season also proved that no matter how deep in the trenches we are and how messy we are, Steelers bullshit always strives and ends us with a winning season no matter what. That's a good way to look at it. Steelers will not die no matter what.
Again, that seems to be like the
we won't die, but
that seems to be like, okay, we got that done. That's our success.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's something to hold our hat on to. It's like, yeah, we won't die, but that's our ceiling.
That's a very subpar.
That's a low
ceiling.
bar.
That's a subpar ceiling.
It's like us playing limbo and it's at the ground. It's like it's not at the ground, but it's like here.
You're not getting through.
Like I want up here. Like I want to just walk through that fucking bar. I want to walk under it. I don't know if that's a good analogy.
I think we all understand what you're going there.
Both Rams and Chargers depend on other team to fill that Carso Haggis.
Huh?
NFL in 20 years will be a best of 7 series. Every team makes playoffs in 2-hand touch. God, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised because the NFL keeps contemplating extra seeds and even an 8th seed this year because of the Hamlin situation. I'm like, why would you do that? A 7th seed already sucks. No 7th seed has ever won a playoff game. It was pointless in adding one.
Yeah.
And honestly, it doesn't even make football that fun. And I don't think playoff football on a Monday night is exciting. And that's catch by Andrews. He loses a yard. It don't matter because I got to just...
No, come on. You got to be precise.
Gotta be precise.
All right, take one. Yeah, there you go.
I did.
15 seconds left in the first half. They're about, 4 yards away from the end zone?
Yep.
What was Huntley doing there anyway? What the hell was that play call?
No reason to rush any mocks. That's how I'm feeling, Corey. Like, obviously, we want to get a mock out there, but I'm not going to rush it. Great commentary as always, guys. Love your streams. Appreciate it, man.
Hey, thank you.
It's not even commentary. We're barely watching the game, but I'm glad you guys are joining us. Let's see. Not much of a point worrying about the draft before free agency. I agree, because just the mocks post free agency or before free agency, it's not relevant.
No.
Like if I were to go back and watch one of our mocks
from last year,
none of it
before James Daniels and Mason Cole. Wasn't our first mock Tyler Linderbaum or something?
Yes, it was.
And then Mason Cole was signed, and then center was out the picture.
Yeah, 3rd and goal.
And now look, he's a Raven.
Yeah.
Let's go figure. What happened here?
Incomplete 3rd and goal. To be fair to Canada, his mindset was Mitch Trubisky the whole offseason and first couple games. Okay, then Kenny came in and it was the same shit.
Yeah, it wasn't any different.
Not until after the bye where he said, I got an idea. It's like,
and again,
the season started 8 weeks ago.
That goes back to Bill Cowher in his book on what he mentioned about when Ben stepped in. Ben wasn't supposed to start his rookie year.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be solely Tommy Maddox and or Charlie Batch. Both got hurt, and Ben had to start, what was it, week 3, week 4, something like that?
Yeah.
They had a plan in set, just in case, because you never know with the NFL. They had a plan in set to switch their game plan, switch their style to what fit Ben and what would help him succeed
And Ben went undefeated as a rookie.
Yes, he did. Cowher changed his shit. Wisenhunt changed his shit to benefit Ben.
Almost like how Brock Purdy and the Niners is succeeding.
Yeah.
Same story.
You can't have the same game plan. We said this earlier. You can't have the same game plan for one guy and expect another person, that being a rookie, to step in and succeed in that same game plan when that game plan has gone stale and has not worked for years.
Exactly.
You can't settle with that.
Why would we despise you besides the 2015 bullshit or the 2005 low blow on Paul? You guys are still holding on to that? Come on. Really? You don't want 2015 bullshit. What? Joey Porter coming onto the field? Or the fact that Vontaze Burfict pretty much created the Antonio Brown that we know? Are you serious?
Yeah, Burfict started all that.
Really? That was a rivalry, bro. That was a fucking rivalry.
Yeah. Like it was nothing but bad blood every matchup.
Twins, I heard we might draft Randy Moss's son, Thaddeus Moss. He went undrafted a couple years ago, but I heard we did bring him in for a workout. And I'm just gonna add 3 because Tucker's gonna make this. And
he did.
That's pretty much gonna take us to the end of the first half.
Yeah, I mean we got 7 seconds left, but the Bengals are probably just gonna kneel it.
Yep.
So there, the Ravens lead 10-9. I didn't expect that.
Me neither. Zach, yes, Connor Hayward is definitely the tight end 2 next year, unless we bring back Gentry. But I'm very confident in Hayward being.
That's
the
right.
tight end
Gentry
2.
is projected for you. Yeah.
I would bring Gentry back. He's cheap. He's reliable.
Yeah, but yes, Connors is number 2. He's proved that case.
Well, regardless, he's going to see playing time. He's going to be a slot threat.
As he should.
See what he did versus the Browns? My goodness.
You talk about dependability, man. He lives up to that Hayward.
In fact, I gave in the article we did on SteelersCountry.com, I gave him a rookie grade. I think it was a C+, I believe. Let me see if I can find that. I swear it was a C+. Where's my mouse?
Can you see that? There you go.
Yeah, I think I gave him a C+.
Let's go down.
Yeah, I gave him a C+. I graded him better than Liao and Robinson for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
He was my 4th highest graded rookie, Connor Hayward.
Yeah, he had a really solid year.
I was so scared of him playing tight end because of his size. Yeah, I ain't scared no more.
No, man, he plays a lot bigger than he looks. Is it just me?
Oh, absolutely.
He plays a lot bigger.
He's like his,
and much more agile.
He's like his brother. He's just
dude, for his size, my guy, he can go.
The Hayward bloodlines, man. They're just football players.
Yeah, they are.
They just love to play football.
Yep.
They love to play that football. You guys already know every AFC North rival of the Steelers just love holding on to the past. Guilty as charged. Guilty as charged, man. Honestly, what will happen is...
Yeah, I didn't like when Terrell Suggs intercepted Ben when he tried to give it to Heath.
Yeah.
Suggs intercepted with his legs. I remember that shit like it was yesterday.
Wait, huh?
Yeah, Suggs picked the ball off with his legs. Yeah, you remember? Ben threw it to Heath.
In the wild card?
Yeah.
It wasn't towards Heath. It was towards Ben Tate.
Was it Ben Tate? I thought it was Heath.
Remember Ben? Who remembers Ben Tate?
Le'Veon Bell got hurt. I thought Heath was involved in that.
He might have been, but the intended target was Ben Tate.
Well, Ben Tate sucked.
No shit. He came in for one game, got $50,000, and caused an interception and walked.
Yeah.
He came in for the playoff game because Bell got hurt.
We lost 30 to 17 or 15?
We lost.
It don't matter. We lost. Yeah.
But I think it was Reggie Nelson who hit Bell in the knee, caused the hyperextension. He was out versus the Ravens in the wild card. We brought in Ben Tate, former Brown, and God forbid. We also released Blunt a couple weeks prior because he was a sissy. Because why would we sit Bell after dominating the Titans on Monday night? Then he goes to the Patriots and has 3 touchdowns in the fucking divisional round. And
wins the Super Bowl.
Actually, it wasn't even the divisional. It was the AFC Championship versus the Colts. Yeah. The Deflategate game.
Yeah. And that's what caused us to bring in D-Will. We all remember D-Will.
We all remember D-Will. And we haven't had a really good running back since, except Jalen Warren. How about him this year?
Yeah.
Honestly, what will happen is kids not playing tackle till high school, and because they aren't any linemen and it's 8 men, so the NFL starts a second league for this version of the game. Oh, God. Oh, God, don't do that. Please don't do that. The NFL, I mean, Connor Hayward proved a lot this year, to be honest. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. What do you think Hayward will do? Come back, go to a different team, retire? He's coming back. He came off 10 sacks.
He's one of those guys that I can't see in another jersey. No. I don't think he would want his name on the back of
But he's not
jersey.
retiring.
No.
He's coming off another great year. His brother just entered the NFL. Why would he leave?
No.
Why would he leave?
And that man, dude, he ages like fine wine.
I think he plays as long as he can with his brother. Honestly, I don't see Cam Hayward retiring until after Connor's rookie contract is up. And even then, he might play one more year.
Yeah. He's going to keep going until, he fights for that ring.
That is a Steeler for life. Absolutely, King. Absolutely.
He is in today's generation, he's a rare breed in the NFL.
Yes, he is.
And for the Steelers culture. He just adapts to everything Pittsburgh.
That's a Steeler in my book. Who we taking with pick 223? Stenton Benson. Stenton Bennett. What's his name?
Oh, the old-ass quarterback in Georgia?
Stetson Bennett. Yeah, from Georgia? Yeah, that's who we're drafting.
Yeah, same age as Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow and whoever else.
Yeah. Stetson Bennett. That's who we're drafting. If he lasts to the 7th round.
Nah.
He's not a top quarterback.
He's not leaving college.
Are you kidding me?
He's going to keep winning. He's going to keep winning national champions. He ain't leaving.
No, he's got to go. He's got to go.
He ain't leaving.
He's got to go.
He ain't
the
leaving.
coach even said he's 25. He's got to go, man.
He's not going.
He's got to go. He had back-to-back national championships. Good on him. It's time to go. He'll be a backup somewhere.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
He'll be a backup somewhere.
That'd be wild as shit, wouldn't it be?
It's not happening. He's not going to last to the 7th.
No, hell no.
He's going to be a late pick, but he's not going to be a 7th rounder.
I mean, we could use a backup quarterback.
We could, but not a rookie one.
You never know.
Not a rookie one.
No, I agree.
We need a mentor behind Kenny.
Who that is, I couldn't tell you.
I don't know.
I couldn't tell you.
I would like a mentor, but I also wouldn't mind bringing back Mason or Dobbs.
I could see Dobbs.
I could see Dobbs.
I could absolutely see Dobbs. I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah.
Dobbs proves himself, in my opinion. I think he proved he's a capable backup.
Right. Been a Bengals fan since '91. Haven't had much to hold on to until 2005. That's pretty sad. You got something to hold on to now. I'm gonna say, man, Bengals are legit. Even if they lose, they have a great future. A lot of guys are still on rookie contracts. They finally got rid of Marvin Lewis, so like that's already
took them long enough.
It did, but rooting for the Bengals, like their team. Tyler Boyd, local guy, Pitt guy. Yeah, that's true. Tyler Boyd is very respectable.
Yeah,
one of the few Bengals I really do like. It's not even because of his Pitt connection. He's
a hell of a player.
He's a
hell of a leader.
He's a great slot guy. You guys play Among Us? No, I have never played Among Us.
No,
I never even played Minecraft.
I mean, so have I. I never played Minecraft.
I don't know how.
I couldn't get into it.
I see my nieces and nephews watching YouTube videos and shit of it. And side rant, by the way. Isn't it fucking bad that kids these days, right? When we were growing up, what do we have? We had the Ninja Turtles. We had like Scooby-Doo. We had all these great cartoons that are so nostalgic to us. We go back and think of a certain theme or a certain show and get nostalgic feelings. Kids these days, you know what their nostalgic feelings going to be in 30 years? Hey, remember Mr. Beast? Remember KSI?
Oh, God.
Remember Sniper Wolf?
Huh? Who the fuck Sniper Wolf?
Remember Ninja? That's your nostalgia?
I miss the good old days, man, of Cartoon Network.
Bruh.
Ed, Edd and Eddie and Courage the Cowardly Dog. Man.
I'm sorry, I just
take me back.
That's
man.
all I think about. When I watch my nieces and nephews watch it, I don't turn it off because, that's what they like. What they like is what they like. That's them. But I just can't help but think, like, I could never. Like, that's your childhood? Like, what? We had Drake and Josh. We had... What other great shows do we have, man? We had so much.
Yeah.
So much, bro. Like...
A lot, man. Tom and Jerry.
Bro.
SpongeBob. We had fucking...
I knew someone was going to say it. He said, what if you guys are future kids nostalgia? Honestly, if we are a future kids nostalgia, I'm grateful, but wow. I don't know what to think, honestly.
I didn't think that question would pop up.
Honestly, change the channel. Yes, I do remember Danny Phantom. Remember Ben 10? All that good shit. Fairy Odd Parents, Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Teen Titans Go, when it was good, not the corny stuff today.
I know. We all had the Power Rangers. Come on.
Batman.
Come on. Ned's Declassified was a great show. Damn, that was a great show. Remember his Coconut Head, man? Man, that was a great show.
Yeah.
God, I feel old. Where can I watch them again? Malcolm in Middle. Who remembers that? Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Can you repeat that question? You're not the boss of me now.
Shut the fuck up.
It's halftime, bro.
Yeah,
Why not?
I'll say the fucking end. Life isn't fair.
Oh, God, bro. Everybody hates Chris. Who remembers that? Man, Nick at Night. Georgie Lopez. Nick at Night was goated when it had George Lopez. Everybody hates Chris. Malcolm in Middle for like 2 months. God, bro.
Oh, my friends. Love a low rider, man.
Bro.
Waking up at 3 a.m. to that shit. God.
We all had the same childhood. Waking up at 4, 5, 6 o'clock to George Lopez. Come on.
Ah, good times.
Turn the volume up. Who remembers them? Who remembers them weird infomercials? Those weird song commercials where they had all the love songs and it blasted the loudest you could ever hear anything at like 2 o'clock in the morning.
That would be your alarm.
Bro.
That would be the alarm.
Bro. Had all them fucking weird love songs.
Yeah.
God, bro. Sight coming on right after all. I remember that. Yeah, I do remember. God, I remember that. I remember those commercials.
There was another show that came on after SmackDown. What was it? What was that show that came after SmackDown?
I don't know. What was it? American Dad?
Was it American Dad?
I remember after SmackDown, we'd always turn on American Dad.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, Adult Swim, man. American Dad. You had Family Guy.
I haven't watched Adult Swim in a minute. I know they got.
I know Mike Tyson had his show. You had the show with the like the fries and the drink. What was that called?
I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know. I know they now have Rick and Morty, which is a very good show. I don't really watch it much, but every now and then I'll check on it. God, here we are.
Dragon Ball Z and stuff.
Here we are. Here we are at halftime, just
reminiscing, man.
15 years ago. Wow. Pee-wee's Playhouse. I never really watched Pee-wee's Playhouse.
No, I wasn't into Pee-wee.
I never really watched that.
Although I know, hey, Jumpy.
Yeah. Wicked. I had the biggest crush on her as a kid. The biggest fucking crush on her. Where do you think Lamar Jackson will go in free agency? Falcons.
I couldn't tell you. Dude.
I'd put money on it if I could.
I couldn't.
Can I?
I can't tell you. I could not tell you. I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine.
Keenan and Kel. Great show. Great show. Great show. Good Burger, man. They were in. Good Burger was great.
Oh, Disney Channel, was a solid show. What fucking shows did they have?
I never watched Disney Channel. I never watched Disney Channel.
I'm really thinking hard. What kind of show did Disney Channel
I never
have?
watched Disney Channel.
I know they had the stupid one thing and stuff.
They had
Phineas and Ferb. That's the one show.
That's the one show I watched, yeah. But obviously the Hannah Montana shit.
I never watched Hannah Montana.
Suit Life of the damn, I forget. What were they?
I know they were
twins. I forget.
Yeah, I know they both played the kid and
Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I forget.
I know
I
exactly
forget
what you're
that
talking
name.
about. Yeah.
Suit Life of, I think that's what, Suit Life of that. Zach and Cody, thank you. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. Definitely that.
Jesus Christ.
I miss my childhood. If I could go back. I would. I fucking would. By the way, another thing I want to note here. How come they haven't made a game where you could go back to a certain year? Like, I don't know if anyone would buy it. I would, because I'm a nostalgia geek. Like, I fall for nostalgia. I would buy that if you go back to any certain year. I know they kind of can't because of certain rights and shit, but I'd go back to a certain year and just, I don't know. I don't know what the game would be filled with, but just, I don't know.
Yeah.
What's he sending me now?
Ah, good times.
I miss it. The fuck?
Is halftime over yet?
I don't know.
Yeah, we got the Cowboys and Buccaneers tomorrow for Monday night.
Yeah, hopefully we get. Actually, we should be off work tomorrow.
Yeah.
I hope. Normally we have off Sundays, Mondays now. Detroit,
yeah, because it's not peak no more. So
yeah. Genesis and the Atari, yeah. Yeah, those are early, bro. Early. I never played the Atari or the Genesis.
I remember playing the Super Nintendo, fucking the first Mortal Kombat. Like that's
yeah, like the first
when
game
they were just in robes and stuff and just typical masks and stuff. It wasn't like the Mortal Kombat nowadays.
The first game system I ever played was the Nintendo 64.
Oh yeah.
Then it was Super Nintendo. Then I really got into like PS2 and the GameCube. I who remembers the Nintendo DS?
Oh man.
Who remembers them?
And of course, the
Game Boys. Who remembers the Game Boys?
Then the Nintendo Wii, man. Wii Sports. And you had Mario Kart.
Yo, my God. Yes, I did play the GameCube. Play that all. I still play. I still have it now.
Yeah, I got mine set up. I play Man 05 from time to time.
Yeah, I still play. How many games on there?
I play Hitman. I play Super Mario.
I remember as a kid, I used to play the SpongeBob games all the time. The Battle Bikini Bottom, was it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that game, best SpongeBob game ever.
Yeah, to this day, nothing's gonna ever outbeat that. That game was fun.
Yeah, that's right. Tomorrow's Martin Luther King Day. I forgot. That's right.
Yes, it is.
Which means it should be a slow day at work, and I believe most schools have off. So, yeah.
All right, we're back from halftime, as the Ravens are set to get the ball. As they lead 10-9 still.
Yeah, they do.
They're up. Man, a lot of reminiscing for halftime.
Why not?
And he's taken down quick.
I played a lot of SpongeBob games as a kid. I played Battle Bikini Bottom. We played Creature of the Krusty Krab. We played the SpongeBob SquarePants movie game. What else? Bro.
There was a Curse of the Flying Dutchman. I only played like a bit of it.
I never played that.
I played a bit of it. That was for the
PlayStation.
That's the thing. It was for the PlayStation, but some copies were kind of like they couldn't sync for your PlayStation.
Yeah, I remember that.
Some of them didn't work.
Dude, that reminds me because I remember playing GTA 3 on the PlayStation 2.
Which I have.
Playing that hard, bro. And I seen this extra disc. I'm like, what is that? And it says it's I think it was GTA, I think it was San Andreas. San Andreas or Vice City, one of the two. I popped it in the system and it doesn't play. And to this day, I never played any of them. So I lost the opportunity to play. I think it was San Andreas, but it might have been Vice City.
You have the opportunity because, they have that triple bundle or trio bundle for the PlayStation.
But
or maybe even for the Xbox, too.
They might have. I don't know if they have it for the Xbox. I know they have it for the PlayStation, but if they have it for the Xbox, I'm contemplating buying it.
I haven't played either yet.
Which, by the way, I've got back on Madden, and I'm rebuilding the Lions. And, it's going. I drafted Bryce Young. I traded Jared Goff. I kept all my receivers.
You still have Swift.
I still have Swift. He has like 20 touchdowns on the year. The run game is OP as hell in the game, as long as your lineman get out of your way.
You got Will Anderson with Aiden Hutchinson.
Yup.
You got Noah Sewell with his brother.
Of course. I got Kirby Joseph starting. I still got Deshaun Elliott, former Raven, as a strong safety.
Still got Jeff Okudah,
I signed Cam Sutton to be the outside guy.
Yeah.
I put Okudah in the slot.
There you go.
Sometimes I reverse it. I mean, I'm cooking.
You're undefeated still, right?
I'm undefeated, yeah.
Okay. Although you yell, I hate this game.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Yeah, the game is out to screw me.
That's mana for you.
Swift fumbles like twice a game.
Do something about it.
I don't know. It just. Did you trade Goff for Kenny Pickett? No. I drafted Bryce Young. I forget where I traded Goff.
Look at Mike Hill make this play.
I do not play much.
Look at Mike Hill. We let that guy walk.
For Zach Banner, by the way. Oh, that's going to be a topic. That's going to be a topic in the offseason is how the Steelers have band-aided the offensive line for years. That's going to be a topic. We could get into it now, but we've done enough ranting. Just going to enjoy this football game. We'll get into it. We'll get into it.
Zach Banner, man.
That might come out either this week or next week.
Mr. Eligible. As
Huntley looks, he rolls left, and he's going to run. Oh, he's taken down.
Oof.
After a couple yards. And that is Logan Wilson. Good wrap-up. That was third down, too. Big play by Wilson. Good hustle. Totally forgot AB Banner. AB Banner. AB Banner?
AB Banner?
I'm lost. AB Banner. Oh, about Banner. I know what you're talking about. Never mind. I'm sorry. I see AB. I'm thinking Antonio Brown. I'm like, who? Where? Like, what do you do now? Yeah, Banner. Zach Banner. Bro, we kept him over Mike Hilton. Why? And we wanted to start him?
After coming off an ACL tear, to which he never recovered from.
Why, bro?
Ooh.
Just why?
That's
Adam Cole.
No, it's not.
Oh, that's Taylor. Never mind. I thought that was Adam Cole.
No, he's like 16.
Whatever his name is.
How about the return, though?
Yeah.
You guys saw that on Dynamite Wednesday.
Yeah, Adam Cole's return. I remember because Tony Schiavone's like, I'm not excited about interviewing this guy. And I'm thinking, oh, MJF's coming out. And so I went to go get a beer. And then I hear Adam Cole's boom theme. And I'm like I did that Patrick meme from the Classroom. I'm like, hold up. And I started marking out and everything.
And then he teased retirement and shit like that. Saying, there's good news and there's bad news.
He sold me. He sold me on everything.
Say, he's really making you think he's going to retire. He said, the bad news is not for me.
Bro, he sold me on everything.
Adam Cole, you got to love him.
Y'all bringing up painful memories. That's what we do here. We bring up painful memories. That's what we do here.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
You want a painful memory? I got one. Artie Burns. I don't have to say anything else. Steelers try to pick up players in a line to help their star players challenge. Impossible. Yeah, really. I bet you guys will love another NFL coach game. I would. I think that'd be interesting. Although it's kind of hard to do that now since you can just be a coach in Madden.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the next NCAA game.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember very vividly playing the NFL coach. Which one was it? Was it? Yeah, I played the one with Cower on it and Tony Dungy on it.
Yeah.
I played it. It was a while ago, but I played it a little bit. It was pretty fun.
Yeah. Whoever played electric football, little plastic guys on a vibrating table. We actually had one of those. I played it once, and I was so young. It's one of my earliest memories. But what I give to just the dream. Let's be real. All of us guys have a dream man cave. Mine is to have that, just because it's cool. I don't have to look. I don't have to play it. It's just cool to have it.
Yeah.
Just something you gotta have. Who do you think will be at the Royal Rumble this year?
Good question.
Very good question.
Cody Rhodes.
Well, yeah, that's no shit. Surprises. I think Stone Cold's in it. He's working out for a reason.
Yeah, it's not just to get in shape.
I think Logan Paul is in it.
If his knee's healed up.
I think it's healed up. I think they didn't over-exaggerate it, but it's not as bad as it is.
Yeah,
I think he'll be
they
back.
have a tendency to do so, to make you think, oh, he's not going to return, but then.
I want to say Orton's in it, but his injury's bad. Like he might even retire.
I haven't heard anything about Orton in months.
Edge should be back in it.
No, he's slated to face Finn Balor in Hell in a Cell.
They got like 2 weeks to build that. When they gonna announce that?
Then again, with Vince back, wouldn't surprise me if they scrap that.
I don't know.
Why? Because it's Vince McMahon.
I don't know. As long as Triple H books the Rumble, it's gonna be a fun Rumble. Tim Tebow, Jesse James. How do you feel about WWE as a whole? I just got back into the product, bro. I just got back into it. I'm feeling good about it. WrestleMania season's coming up. I'm excited. Then Vince comes back. He's in the board of directors again. Now he's about to sell it to apparently Saudi. God forbid.
He handcuffed the board of directors into forcing his way back in.
Well, he did it illegally. That's why he's being sued.
He's still gonna beat that.
He beat
the steroid trial. He's beating these sexual harassment cases. He's gonna beat that.
I know.
He'll beat death.
I know. He probably will. He'll be on his deathbed. The meter will go off and be like, just kidding.
Oh, he's gonna be on life support like his entire life. His last wish will be like, "Don't you pull that fucking plug."
Pretty much.
I'm sorry, that's Vince, man. He's a piece of shit.
Oh, Burrow. Oh, he escapes the sack. He's gonna run. First down on 3rd and inches. That was a lot more difficult than it needed to be, but the Bengals get a first down.
Yep, Burrow got it.
Yeah, I'm not feeling good about WWE anymore. I mean,
it's hard to because
I'm still gonna watch until hopefully the product doesn't diminish, but it's almost inevitable with Vince in there.
Well,
so
that's the thing. Vince drained your investment because
let me tell you right now.
You know what he's done. You know what he's going to do.
The day it is reported that Triple H is out of creative again is the day I stop watching WWE.
I mean, for God's sake, 2 weeks ago on Friday before SmackDown, Stephanie held a team meeting with all the board of directors saying nothing will change. Yet Tuesday comes, she resigns from WWE entirely.
And there were reports that her and Triple H opposed to a sale. But, of course, Vince holds all the power, so it's like he has final say in everything.
And he was, for some reason, unanimously elected back to be the chairman of the board, although, like, a few months ago,
dude,
the board of directors
it's
unanimously chose him not to be back.
It's Vince.
I know it's Vince.
I don't know what happened, but something's fishy. Maybe he paid him off.
He gets away with everything.
Maybe he paid him off. I don't know. He's got a lot of hush money.
He gets away with
He's
everything.
got a lot of hush money to give out $14 million for how many years?
I know. He gets away with literally fucking everything. He'll get away with this.
He's the walking devil. Why does that sound like a terrible movie?
The Walking Devil.
That sounds like a terrible movie. That sounds like an absolutely bad B-level movie. That looks like something you find on Netflix just to watch, and then the first 10 minutes you're like, this is terrible.
Coming out in 2026.
The Walking Devil.
On June 6th.
Let's see. Who do you think is the most underrated and most overrated wrestler of all time? Good fucking question. Great question, folks.
Man, that's gonna take some thinking, bro.
Underrated. I'm gonna go Sheamus.
Today?
I'm thinking all time. Sheamus.
All time. Damn, you're really going there.
Sheamus. That feud with Gunther or Walter? Yeah.
See, I don't know, man.
Overrated. I'm going to go...
See, I can't really answer that question because I honestly can't answer it. I don't know.
Overrated.
I don't. It would take me all day to think about this shit. What were some of the biggest wrestling fans you could probably ever meet?
Oh my God, the amount of wrestling knowledge I have is probably, nerd.
Yeah, I can't answer that question, man.
Overrated. I'm trying to think back. Hulk Hogan. That man couldn't wrestle.
Hulk Hogan.
I understand that he is the heavy influence.
Do females count?
No. Yeah.
Do female? I mean, they're wrestlers.
They are.
Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say.
Charlotte Flair's the most overrated wrestler.
I say Hulk Hogan because he. Come on,
come on, Vince used him.
His move set was terrible.
And Vince overly. I mean, a leg drop was. His
but at the same time, I know. But at the same time, if it wasn't for him, nothing would be here. None of what they are would be there.
I mean, both are correct. If it wasn't for Hulk Hogan,
yeah,
and his
Goldberg is a great one.
Yeah,
very overrated. That dude can't wrestle. WCW booked him the best way possible. 20-second matches.
Yep.
It's like, this guy sucks, so let's just have him do 3 moves.
The guy got
and
tired.
quit them.
The guy got tired walking to the ring.
Yeah,
literally.
Roddy Piper was incredibly underrated. He should have been WWE champion.
Yeah,
one time.
You know what? That probably had to be my pick for underrated.
Yeah.
Roddy Piper. How he wasn't WWF champion?
I don't know.
1 point. I don't know.
I don't know either. And there's a flag on the play. 3rd and 4.
No, another one is Mr. Perfect.
Yeah.
It would have been perfect for a guy like Mr. Perfect to be the WWF champion. It was a great Intercontinental champion.
It writes itself.
They missed the boat on that one. They really did.
TNA was always my favorite with Jeff Hardy in that era. Yeah, I even watched that too. When they had Kurt Angle before he left, they had I remember the first time I ever watched TNA. I'm just channel surfing. And all of a sudden
I was right here with you.
I see Booker T. I'm like, what's he doing there? And I'm like, okay, this caught me. So I started watching. And I'm watching weekly. And I'm seeing guys like, and it's caught. First down, Jamar Chase.
Yeah, that was when they had the main event Mafia.
I'm seeing guys like, I'm seeing former guys like the Dudleys. I'm seeing Jeff Hardy there. I see Jeff Jarrett. I see Eric Bischoff. But I see new guys like Christopher Daniels and AJ Styles and Frankie Kazarian. SCU.
Beer Money. James Storm and Bobby Roode. It was Bobby Roode at the time.
Beer Money was something.
But
how about the X Division?
You still had, the X Division, dude.
Remember that TNA game, the X Division match?
Yeah, TNA Impact. Yeah.
We'd always knock each other down off the.
That's what made it exciting. Yeah.
Man.
You had Suicide.
Burrow throws. Caught.
You had
Jamar Chase, 20-yard line.
You had Scott Steiner. You had Kevin Nash.
Yep.
You had Sting. This is all when they were still in their prime.
This is when TNA hit the top before, obviously, it got really bad.
Dixie Carter!
Yeah, but...
Sorry.
Yeah, Dixie
I've been outside in the cold all day.
Yeah.
Working.
It's real, though.
Yeah.
It sucks. Undertaker was phenomenal. Man.
My favorite wrestler.
Yeah. 2012 to 2020, Brock Lesnar. I've gained a lot of respect for Brock Lesnar. He's great. He's just entertaining.
When he wants to work, he will work, man.
He's entertaining. He can wrestle. Oh, God. Wow, what a throw. That's Hayden Hurst. Touchdown. What's the signal?
I think it is.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Cincinnati, Hayden Hurst.
Wow, what a throw. Pressure all up in your face.
Good play down the middle. 11 plays, 83 yards. Took 7 minutes off the clock. Holy shit. Excuse me.
Wow. They're going for 2.
Yeah,
He's
hell yeah,
for 2.
they want. Yeah, you better go for 2.
Look at this. The left tackle gets beat on the edge here. Is that Jackson Carmen?
Yeah.
What are they putting a guard at tackle for? Why? Because he played tackle at Clemson? That don't count. It's a simple route.
And look, the former Raven, first-round pick, Hayden Hurst.
Ain't that poetic? And is it a touchdown? Where's the ball?
You can't tell.
He's short.
You can't tell in that angle.
He's short. That's not a touchdown. He's short.
I mean, you kind of can, but you can't.
Punch it in with JK. And if you do that, I'm going to be very pissed. Because I would have had a...
This might be under review. Seems like it will be. I'm going to use the bathroom. I'll be back.
Punch it in with JK. If they do that, I'm going to be so upset because that would have went in with my parlay. That would have went in with my parlay, man. If JK scores here, that would have went so well with my parlay. In fact, can I still bet? No, I can't. Fucking FanDuel. You know what? I got to stop worrying, okay? You know what? Bet tomorrow. If you guys are betting tomorrow, what are you guys betting on? What are you guys betting on? Who you guys taking? Cowboys or Bucks? I don't think I'm taking anyone's money line because I don't know who's winning that. But anytime touchdown, I feel confident in Mike Evans. I think that's a given. Mike Evans is just a dog. I think that's a given. The house on Bucks? I don't know about the house, bro. Maybe I bet my 100 that I won today on the Bucks. So that if I lose, like, you know, I didn't lose anything. Like, I lost what I won. But I feel confident about Mike Evans tomorrow. Playoff Lenny. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I like that. Playoff Lenny. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
No. Don't remind us of Playoff Lenny.
Oh. Shut up.
Oh,
I wasn't talking about that.
Oh, God. And Playoff Lenny's Playoff Lenny, Dan.
I was talking about 2020. Not 2017. No one wants to remember that. That never happened. Remember? Blake Bortles never happened.
I remember.
Blake Bortles never happened.
I remembered. Number 3 ranked offense. Number 5 ranked defense.
Doug Marrone never happened.
13-3.
Doug Marrone never happened. Whenever I watch JK, all I remember is how happy everyone was when he fell to us and how confused we were when we picked Claypool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I go back and watch that, man. We were joined by Sermon, shout to him. We were joined by our boy Jedi, shout to him. We were joined by,
Still forever.
Still forever, you're right. Yeah, we were joined by a couple of Steelers fans, man. And I'm like, it's got to be JK. It's got to be JK, right? And then I'm like, Claypool? I'm like, huh?
Yeah, we picked another. We didn't need a receiver.
No. And?
But it's still a tendency for a receiver. Short of the goal line.
He's down. They're going to score here. Just punch it in.
They could sneak it. They're right there.
Honestly, man, I know you can't predict the future. You can't. You couldn't predict Pouncey's retirement. But, boy, if you took JK that year, that would have opened the first round for Creed, and you could have taken Muth in the second. And that it's nothing against Najee. It's nothing against Najee. We love Najee here. But, God, that would have opened so much to just go line.
It's like at that
and
point.
Flag.
Because Ben was coming back from a season-ending elbow injury. They wanted to surround Ben with size and speed and talent.
And it worked that year. Claypool was great in his rookie year. What happened after? I don't know.
I don't know if he let the, all that attention get to him. I have no idea. I mean, he never saw anything like that ever again. I don't know if he ever will.
And that's a touchdown.
Cincinnati guy this time? Yeah, see, sneak it. Yeah, boom.
Burrow sneak it. Joe Cool sneaked it. Yeah, but again, you can't predict the future. You couldn't predict that Pouncey was going to retire.
No.
Yeah, I think Wicked. I think all of us love Warren, and the crazy thing is like there's no negative you can say about him. There's like zero flaw you can find in his game.
He doesn't play like a rookie.
No, he
That's
doesn't.
the crazy thing. He doesn't play. He was undrafted.
Air ball, Higgins. Oh, off the hands. And there's a flag on Peters.
Marcus Peters sucks, dude.
Marcus Peters is an absolute scrub.
He's the biggest shit talker yet. He'll get beat. Pass interference, defense.
Justin says Last of Us is a must-watch.
Oh, I'm sure.
I still got to play it.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I know. You played halfway through not even halfway through the first. And, of course, with that being said, you never played the second. I played both.
I know.
I replayed the first one. I can't tell you how many times.
I know.
Second one was fantastic.
Sneak it again. You're 1 yard shy. Just sneak it.
I got to find time to watch the first episode.
Sneak it. Sneak it. Sneak it. It's on HBO Max, right?
Yeah. I need a subscription.
Oh, they're not sneaking it. They're going shotgun. They're going to run it. Motion, snap.
No, they're going to
Pass it. Looking for the flat. No one's open. He rolls right. Burrow throws. Caught. Wide open T. Higgins. He gets it anyway. And just like that, it's a full 7-point game for the Cincinnati Bengals. They are still Cincinnati. How long was Hilton's deal? 2 years?
3 years.
3 years.
3-year deals. Like I can't tell you.
I'm curious. Because I'm gonna compare.
I know Banner signed a 2-year extension.
I'm gonna compare. Let's see. Cincy Jungle. Remember them? Cincy Jungle. Yeah, he's making he made $8 million his first year, but he made $4 million last year, and now he's due to make $8 million this upcoming year.
Okay.
We could have paid that.
He's still come on, man.
Banner got what'd he get? He got $4.5 million in 2021.
$4 million for a guy that only had 2 careers.
You tell me we couldn't pay Hilton an extra $4 million?
I'm sorry. And Hilton was worth it. I'm sorry. Mike Hilton was worth it. Such a dependable slot guy, a great blitzer.
And if we kept Sutton and Hilton, bro, we've been cooked.
Oh, corner wouldn't be a problem. I'm sorry. Corner would not be a problem.
No, it wouldn't be. Road Rash. Ever play Road Rash? I've actually never heard of it.
I've heard of it, never played it.
Mike Tomlin plays Fortnite? Probably. No. But the Steelers definitely do. Late fourth quarter, Steelers leading 17-14 midfield, went for 40 yards. I want to see more Watt fullback plays. I think he's coming back, so yeah, we can anticipate that. Aaron Donald says he is retiring. Is that official? I know.
He's not.
I know there's speculation because he put the former Rams defensive lineman. There was rumors he was going to retire last year after the Super Bowl.
No, I don't think.
If he does, he's already a first ballot Hall of Famer. Hilton has been awesome. Getting him on the Bengals is probably my favorite Steelers memory. Well, good for you. I'm glad you're enjoying him. At least he got paid.
Okay.
Game after the immaculate reception, then Clemente announced missing the next day. Yeah, that was. I obviously wasn't alive at the point, but I can only imagine like how tragic that day was. And he was doing a good cause too, man.
Wait, why would the Saints do that? 7 hours ago, Schefter put the Panthers are the latest entrant into the Sean Payton sweepstakes.
The Panthers?
Receiving permission today to interview the former head coach of their NFC South rival.
Why wouldn't
Carolina, Arizona, Denver, and Houston are now all interested in hiring Payton.
Why wouldn't the Saints want to give him permission? You do realize that they get there first, right?
And a lot more that I'm sure they want. But do the Panthers want to do that?
Why not?
Give up all that? You know, it takes more than just a simple head coach change because they still have a lot of holes.
They still need a quarterback. Unless they like Matt Corral.
I forgot they drafted him.
Tokes, yes. I would love Deuce Staley as OC. I would love Deuce Staley as OC.
As Huntley is pressured, but he...
Oh, JK. Oh, my God.
Look at that footwork.
Oh, what a
he
cutback.
Is going. What a play.
Oh, back at the line of scrimmage. I don't know who the fuck he fucked up, but what a cutback. Holy moly.
Dude, the man's footwork. Holy jeez.
Oh, wow. Good play by Huntley rolling out. Who did he cut back on?
Oh.
29 just slipped. That's still filthy.
That's a 27-yard gain by JK as he gets the ball, but he's
couldn't find a hole.
He's stuffed quickly.
102 days until the draft. 102 days, guys, until we find out who the next Pittsburgh Steeler is. And hopefully that man is a left tackle. Paris Johnson, most importantly.
There's no way he's there.
Shut up. I don't care.
I'm being real.
I don't care.
We'll see.
No one thought Malik Willis was going to fall to the third round.
Okay, but get the fuck out of here with that shit. All right.
Players drop. Let me fall into my own
Okay,
hope.
but Paris Johnson ain't a raw prospect.
No, he's not. Obviously not.
So exactly, he's probably
Who would have
number one.
thought Darrisaw would have dropped to pick 21?
Oh man, I don't fucking know. Okay.
Who would have thought Michael would have dropped to the Cowboys? Who thought Walt would have dropped to 30?
All right. You have a point.
Who would have thought Kenny would have dropped to, what was it again?
Everybody did.
I thought he was a Panther.
I forgot all about Kenny.
I thought he was a Panther.
I literally forgot all about Kenny throughout the draft process because I was always focused on Malik Willis. All the mutual was saying Malik to Pittsburgh.
I was locked on Kenny being a Panther. Shotgun, 3 minutes left. Snap, Huntley hands it off to Gus Edwards and goes nowhere. Second and 10 coming up. This just goes to show that the Steelers need to draft Jordan Addison to reunite with Kenny. I see why people argue that, but I don't think receivers as a desperate need as it needs to be.
No.
I think we're solid at receiver. Pick up a veteran presence, a veteran slot guy, and I think we're cooking. Sign back Boykin, sign back Sims, and I think you're good to go. I don't think receivers that desperate. And I don't think Kenny exactly needs Addison. I get why you say that. And
Huntley's deep.
That's
a wide open target, number 10.
DeMarcus Robinson, and that's a touchdown. Wow.
Are you kidding me?
Raven, hey, man.
Are you kidding me?
You know what? I gotta give the NFL. I gotta give the playoff teams props. Every game's been competitive. Well, to a certain degree. Like, I didn't think this game was going to be that competitive. This is AFC North football, folks.
Oh, Apple. Oh, my God.
This is AFC North football.
Oh, my God. Eli Apple got...
With a backup quarterback who honestly could start. Like, if Lamar goes, he could be the next guy in line. And look, this is about to be a tie game, folks. It is a tie game. Wow.
Yep.
What was I saying?
Addison.
Oh, yeah. I don't think Kenny exactly needs Addison. I get why you guys say that, but I'm building the line.
Build the trenches, man.
100%. I think what Waddle now, they prioritize the trenches. Tackle was pretty slim this year, so hopefully one of the top guys falls to us. I hope so. I really hope so. And you can thank Andy Weil for the Eagles line because he's the guy that built all that.
He did.
Most of the Eagles' success in roster is because of Waddle.
Yep.
Khan will be that financial wizard. Waddle will be the scout. That's a good combo.
It is.
I just hope they get the coaching right, and then we can get the offseason cooking. I like to live in a lot of hope and dreams. So.
Yeah, a lot of what ifs.
Yeah.
That just seems to be the Steelers nowadays.
Do you guys like amusement parks? No, I hate them. Fucking hate them. I fucking hate them. They're crowded. There's a lot of people there. Long ass lines for a 30-second ride.
You gotta pay $10 for a bottle of water,
Bro. The damn Dippin' Dots. It's not even that good. I was in line. I was at Knoebels. If you guys are PA natives, I was at Knoebels a couple years back, right? And I'm in line for Dippin' Dots, and it cost me like so much for little droplets of ice cream in liquid nitrogen, like, or dry ice. One
I
of the two.
I never tried Dippin' Dots. The bathrooms are crowded.
It's all right.
It's too hot.
It's like, dude, the damn Dippin' Dots is just it's little pebbles of ice cream. That's it.
That's stupid.
But like, I'm standing there to get in the line, and it's a long ass line for like a 30-second ride. Like, why am I doing that for? The only cool thing about Knoebels is you don't even have to ride anything to have fun. It's free entry. You could just walk around. You don't even have to buy tickets to do anything. Just Just walk around.
Yeah.
It's like a big park. But even then, like, I'm not an amusement park guy. Plus, I fucking hate roller coasters. Final Destination has really scarred me.
Speaking of which,
I refuse to drive behind a log truck. I refuse to ride roller coasters.
Speaking of which, on my way to my route, it was I can't remember what day. Fucking log truck.
Yo,
I stayed far away from the motherfucker.
Like you had your falling distance and increased that by 3 times.
I'm like, not today. Not today.
You increased your falling distance by 3 times.
Yes, I did.
Pittsburgh Dag OT. Why not? Why not? I absolutely vouch for that, Patrick. Kennywood. I ain't gonna lie. I do kind of want to go to Kennywood, and I'm not riding the steel curtain. I'm not a roller coaster guy. Typically, I don't ride things I can't control. So, I don't know. Ever had a Philly cheesesteak? No. I've never been to Philly.
No.
One of these days I will. I heard it's not a good venture point.
I've heard a lot of bad stuff about Philadelphia.
But I do want to try Philly cheesesteak. See what all the hype's about. LeBron has got his 38K career point. Good for him. Good for him.
How are the Lakers looking?
I don't know. I haven't kept track.
I'm actually curious. Let me...
Dunked it off to Mixon. Mixon makes a couple guys miss, and that'll be an 8-yard reception. Paris or Broderick, and I'm over the moon happy, says Nick. I couldn't agree more. I'd even take Skoronski, but I worry about his size.
Oh, they're playing the 76ers, the Lakers are. Lakers are 19-23, 76ers are 26-16.
That doesn't surprise me. Another guy I wouldn't mind from Oklahoma, I think it's Oklahoma, Anton Harrison.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
I wouldn't mind, plus he's very young, and he has good size. I would not mind him, but I'm not taking him in the first round. The only way I see the Steelers take him is if he's the best tackle available, and they haven't taken tackle in the first round.
Right.
Unless he rises, he has a great pro day, then he could sneak into the first round. If he's the best tackle available and the Steelers are locked on tackle, then I wouldn't mind him at 17, but he's not my first option.
No, definitely not.
The Wildcat at Idora Park in Youngstown, Ohio, that was wild. Nothing holding you in. Are you serious? Holding on for dear life?
They allow that?
Nope.
They allow that?
It's like, you know that ride at Knoebels where it takes you up the thing, up the mat, and you come back down?
Yeah.
Well, you know it has the guardrails?
Yeah.
Well, I bet you back then, like in the 60s, 70s, 80s, they didn't have guardrails. You just sat there.
Probably not.
And you probably rode with it's like her driving a car, right? Right? It's like you have the seatbelt on, but she's your extra seatbelt. So like you're riding up there, nothing's attaching, and she's just holding you like this. Like that's your guard.
Yeah. Literally.
I remember one time me and my brother were riding that, right? And because they have this camera at the top of the hill.
Yeah.
Once we reached the top of the hill, we opened it. We'll shut it back down so we didn't get in trouble.
Oh, my fucking God.
Yeah. Steelers really have to deal with Roquan Smith for the next 5 years. They do. They do, as we go to commercial now and the Bengals get the ball back. Or the Ravens get the ball back. Water slides are the best, yes. It's the only reason why I go to amusement parks is the water slides. The ones at Hershey Park are nice. Anyone on the chat ever been to Top Thrill Dragster? Your soul literally leaves your body.
I never heard of it.
I don't think I've heard of it. I'm going to search that up. I don't think I've ever heard of it. Is that a roller coaster? It is. That's a roller coaster at Sandusky, Ohio.
How big is it?
427 feet.
Yeah, fuck that.
The max speed is 120 miles an hour.
Fuck that!
The ride duration is 30 seconds. Fuck no. Fuck no. You got me fucked up.
Nope.
I ain't riding that. By the way, all this will be added to the swear jar. I'm adding an extra $5 to the swear jar. There's now $67.37 in here. $5 is going in at the end of the stream, and we're going to keep adding until the Super Bowl. The more money we in here, the more money we can get in for a giveaway, the bigger prize we can give you guys. How we're going to orchestrate that, I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
We're probably going to orchestrate it on Steelers Country because Cold has a plug-in he can add to the website, which will allow entries to a lot of you guys. So, yeah, that's probably how we'll do it. It's on SteelersCountry.com or something. So,
yeah, but
we'll figure it out. But giveaway is coming. We're going to keep adding. That hurt my finger.
Got some weight to it. Definitely got some weight to it.
Whopper. Yeah. The Chargers blew a 27-0 lead, and all they have to look at is Whopper, triple, double, whatever the hell it is.
Chicken burger, triple chicken. I don't know. I don't fucking know. BK, have it your way.
You choked.
They did. Who made that commercial? I mean, I know who did, but who wrote the script?
I don't know.
Because, good God, that makes me not want Burger King.
Start Jimmy or Brock Purdy. Yes, Jimmy can return from me. I'm starting Purdy. You go with the hot hand. Start Purdy, 100%.
Yeah, go with the hot hand. Sorry, Jimmy, but
yeah, it's just business. That's like if they were willing to start what's his face?
Trey Lance.
Lance over Jimmy. They can continue the hot hand, and Edwards rushes for a first down. Should be a first down.
Yeah, it's almost the end of the third quarter. We got about 40
I'll make
seconds.
you swear. Start Mitch over Kenny next year? Are you fucking kidding me? If Mitch is the backup quarterback at his price, that's a crime. Take a pay cut, maybe. But I'm not paying it.
I have a feeling the Steelers are going to be doing a lot of pay cuts.
They always do. And Edwards rushes. That time he gets the first down.
I can see them doing it to Mitch. I can see them doing it to Watt. I can see them doing it to Johnson. Fucking Witherspoon if he's still here.
Maybe Hayward.
That's the
I'm
end of the
cutting
quarter.
Witherspoon. I'm cutting Witherspoon. He gone.
Yeah, Jackson and Witherspoon can go.
Jackson, Witherspoon, Gunner, gone.
Yep.
Gone.
Get them out. They're not needed. Not needed.
No, and then we save cap that way. That's the end of the third quarter, folks. Fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. Who would have thought?
I didn't.
Not me. This weekend's going not as advertised, or not as advertised in my book. It's been fun, though. I've had fun this weekend. I was scared for playoff football this year, and it's exceeded my expectations. It's been fun. And the divisional round should be just as fun. Oh, God. Yeah, Vince is already suggesting changes.
What?
Yep.
That then again don't surprise me.
Doesn't surprise me either.
I don't get it.
I don't either, but it's his company. Do you guys watch NASCAR? No. I don't watch NASCAR.
No, not one bit.
Tried getting into it, just couldn't. Key Busch. What? Start Kendrick Green.
You're drunk. You're trying to get him. You're trying to get him to swear jar or to swear to get money in swear jar, and you're doing a good job at it, right?
Kendrick Green. Are you serious right now?
That's another guy that can bounce.
Why is he still on the team?
I don't fuck. He's third round. That's
Who
it.
gives a fuck?
That's it.
Alex Leatherwood was cut. He was a first rounder.
That's the Raiders.
Who's that one guard from Ohio State that was cut by the Vikings?
Isn't that Wyatt Davis?
Yeah, he got cut. He was a third rounder.
Kellen Mond got cut.
Kellen Mond got cut. He's a third rounder.
Yeah. Now Kendrick Green keeps his job. Healthy and active, but keeps his job.
God, bro, you serious?
He got paid to sit on the bench.
God, bro.
Man, what a disappointment that was.
What a bum. And we put him at center. What were we thinking?
Then we tried to put him back in his more comfortable position. He actually looked worse at guard.
We could have taken Quinn.
Am I crazy? Am I the only one that thinks that? He got worse at guard.
We could have taken Quinn Miners at least. He would have been better.
Isn't he their starting center too?
They're starting guard.
Oh, guard. Still.
Quick thoughts on the Penguins. They got to pick it back up. Simple as that.
Yeah.
You know, they invested a lot in these guys coming back. And Huntley's going to take this one and get a couple yards. I think they make the playoffs because that's what the Pens do. And with Crosby, I think they'll always be playoff contenders. But for the Cup, like the clock's ticking on this era.
Yeah.
I seriously think they need a new goalie. This Jari experiment's been overdone. Jari does not save all the time. So, like...
Especially in the postseason.
Exactly.
Nope. He's not the guy, man.
They absolutely need a goalie.
Edwards with the carry. Almost the first. He's just short.
I still think they need another defenseman. I know they made a couple moves and they stacked it, but not that impressive to me.
Yeah. The defense has been a weak point for them the past few years.
Yeah. Bring back Artie Burns? No.
Thanks.
Is he still on the roster? Is he still with the Seahawks? QB1. He was never QB1. Actually, he might have been one time, but that's just because we sucked at depth. Who started opposite Artie Burns before Hayden came?
Ross Cockrell.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Who remembers?
Oh, no, shut up, please shut up. Oh, no, that's bad.
Who remembers Ross Cockrell?
Oh, no. Oh, PTSD. Oh, no.
That duo went to the AFC fucking championship game with the likes of Mike Mitchell and Sean Davis.
No, shut up. Please don't. No, I totally forgot.
Travis Jones, that fucking linebacker.
I totally erased him from my mind, and I can't now. I'm trying, and it's not succeeding. No.
Number 31, Danny.
Shut up.
Curly hair.
No, Donnie Shell, 31. Yeah, Mike Hilton wore at one point. Yeah, he did. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's better. Oh, God. God, that was bad.
Oh,
No.
Justin Lane wasn't a good 31 either.
No shit.
Didn't start one game,
What a
former third
bum.
rounder.
God.
I'm surprised you forgot about that. Yeah, Ross Cockrell.
I did for. There's certain players in certain moments I want to lock in a chamber and never release. Kind of like that movie Dr. Sleep.
Yeah.
He locked the demons in. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Just lock them in. Lock them in a box and never let them out.
Yeah.
You just let them out.
You want me to let out Antoine
Shut up.
Blake?
Antoine Blake. Now you're going to get me going. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. Antoine Blake. Cortez Allen.
Yeah.
Bryce McCain, who we should have kept. Who remembers that 2-interception game on Sunday night versus the Bengals?
William Gay.
William Gay. Hold on. Let me keep thinking. Antoine Blake, Cortez Allen, William Gay, Bryce McCain, Ross Cockrell, Artie Burns. Who else do we have? I know we had more bums.
Let's talk about safeties then.
Oh, Mike Mitchell, Shamarko
Thomas, Sean Davis,
Will Allen,
Robert Golden,
Jordan Dangerfield. He started the Sunday night game at one point.
Ross Ventrone.
The Palomalu lookalike.
Yeah, he just had the hair.
Yeah, he did. Wow. Brandon Boykin. That's a good one. Senquez Golson, who never played a snap in the NFL. He's not even in the XFL. He's not even in the USFL. He wasn't even in the AAF. God, bro. The receiver from the Colts was a joke. Dante Moncrief. Who remembers Justin Hunter? You talking, all right, let's go receivers now. All right. You brought up Dante Moncrief, Justin Hunter,
Sammy Coates. Oh my God.
Let's talk about Kobe Hamilton.
Yeah. That motherfucker wear 83.
Yup.
What the fuck were we doing?
I don't know. It was bad. DeMarcus Ayers, remembers him? Dree Archer. Yeah, Dree Archer.
Fucking Jonathan Dwyer.
Oh, Huntley. Oh, he gone.
Oh, shit.
Huntley. Puts him at the 2, maybe the 3. Yo, Huntley's got ice in his veins. Should have kept Eli Rogers. I agree. He's actually going to be in the XFL now. I think he's going to... Is he going to be with Haley? Where's Eli Rogers playing?
Didn't he get, drafted, per se, to the Vipers?
Yeah, I know he's playing in the XFL. Orlando Guardians.
Okay.
Yeah, for the Orlando Guardians. Who's their head coach? Who's their head coach?
I don't know.
Terrell Buckley, whoever that is.
I've never heard of him. Yeah, the XFL standings, we got the North Division. We got the DC Defenders, Seattle Sea Dragons, St. Louis Battlehawks, and the Vegas Vipers. And then the South Division, we have the Arlington Renegades.
Or the Dallas Renegades.
It don't fucking matter.
Houston Roughnecks, the Orlando Guardians, and the San Antonio Brahmas.
I know who the Rock's favorite team is.
I know who's winning the first fucking championship.
I mean, come on. The Rock now owns the XFL, and he's got... Where's the Rattlesnakes? Huh?
Yeah. They give it to Edwards, and he's stuffed at the one. Third and goal coming up.
Come on.
Yes, I remember Tevin Jones. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Rodgers was great. Eli was great.
Yo, you brought up Tevin Jones. Like, geez, what a practice squad guy he was, right?
Tevin Jones. Who's another? Trying to think.
Yeah.
Who was that one? I hope one of you guys know him because I forget his name. He was a.
You remember his number?
Oh my God! Did he fumble the ball? Oh my God! Did he fumble the ball?
No one's catching him.
He's gonna take it 100
No one's
yards.
catching. Oh, Mark Andrews! Oh, he falls.
Sam Hubbard just took it 100 yards back. Or did he score?
Hundley's indicating touchdown.
Did Sam Hubbard just run 100 yards for no reason? Or does that count?
Cincinnati's going wild. Zach Taylor can't believe it. Joe Burrow, Macaulay Culkin grown up.
Hold on. Well, we can't see there.
I don't think he got it. Yeah, Hubbard just picks it right up.
Nope. He didn't get it.
No, he didn't get it. And Hubbard just... Hubbard was at the right place at the right time.
Explain to me why instead of reaching out, like extending the ball, why'd he put him up like he was Simba? Why'd he say circle of life? You're supposed to yeet. You're supposed to put the ball over the plane, not hold it up. That's going to be a touchdown. I got to update the scoreboard.
And that's going to be if McPherson can make this.
Money McPherson makes it a 7-point game. Just like that, a 100-yard return.
Wolf.
Sam Hubbard, the former Ohio State Buckeye, takes it pretty much 99 yards all the way back.
He was just short of it. Hubbard, right place, right time, just picks it up and just hauls ass.
Wow. That's something. That was almost as great as the James Harrison 100-yard pick six. Yeah, except Harrison did a buff blitz and picked it off because he anticipated the quick slant.
Oh, that's an outside linebacker doing that shit.
Yeah. But that's also an outside linebacker playing running back. Running in traffic.
Yeah.
Wow, bro. What? Yeah, that's some wild stuff right there. Wild stuff. And now Huntley's going to have to turn on the wheels again. Man, that is crushing for the Ravens. They're like right there. They're right the fuck. That was third and goal, too.
They tied it up with the touchdown pass to Robinson, and now just like that, they could have taken the lead, and then just boom.
They were right there.
Damn. More quarterback sneak nightmares for the Ravens.
I hate this phone. I just texted Jarrett. Said, you good? Wow, bro. Best pick six in NFL history. I agree. One of the best defensive plays in NFL history.
Yep. Probably the greatest play in Super Bowl history.
Arguably so. There's been a lot of great ones. But that one especially.
If that play didn't happen, Arizona could have scored in that drive, and the whole situation at halftime could have been drastically different.
And I don't think we win that football game without that. Credit Holmes, absolutely, man. MVP for a reason, but Harrison, bro, if he makes that pick, it's good. But if he doesn't take it back, I don't think we win the football game.
Oh.
Like, he got it and took it back. Like, that's big.
Ike Taylor won that thing, too. He's like, yo, give it to me, give it to me. And Harrison's like, no, I got it.
Yeah, I remember him saying, he's saying, like, he's too slow.
He's like, no one's going to catch up to me. And then he just sees, like, red jerseys coming up. He's like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
And then he just kept going.
Yep.
He just stayed on his feet.
Man, that's some wild stuff. Just like that, the game has turned around. I'm going to check myself into a psych unit very fucking soon. Every fucking game against the Bengals always includes some stupid bullshit. Always.
Oh, Jarrett. Fuck Jarrett. Huge shout out to him. I'm so sorry.
Oh, God. Wow.
I can't imagine.
That's got to be rough. Why do I keep seeing this picture of Matt Canada and Kenny Pickett? God. Can you tell I don't like that motherfucker?
Yeah? As we see this replay again.
How many rings do we have if Brady didn't exist?
See, we lost him to
4.
We lost him AFC Championship game twice. 8.
Probably.
We lost to Brady twice in the AFC Championship game. So yeah, we lost him twice. So 8.
Probably 8.
Because there was that possibility. I know we had Cordell Stewart against the greatest show on turf, but there was always that possibility of us beating the Rams and then beating the
who did
Eagles.
Yeah. No. Who? Because they beat us in the 2016 championship game. So who did?
That's right. I forgot about that. They faced. Was it?
It was the Patriots and.
Oh, it was the Falcons.
Oh right. Oh, did we beat the Falcons?
No, our defense was atrocious. No, Matt Ryan would not have choked. 28-3 would never have been.
Oh my God! Sacked by Mike Hilton. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of miss Hilton.
Man. What? I shouldn't get frustrated. Like, we know.
Remember Mike Mitchell's breakout against the Browns? Yes. He freaked out the ref. He's like, oh my God, please look at it, sir. He grabbed mine. Oh my goodness gracious.
You're flipping out over nothing.
Yo.
I mean, he was right, though. I'm like, bro, chill. Like, that's the thing about Mike Mitchell, right? Like, I always appreciate his passion and his care for the game.
And look, can he lay the boom? But
he that never really translated to his performance on the field. I remember that Bengals game.
Oh, good cut by JK.
Excuse me. I remember that wild card game with A.J. McCarron starting. I remember A.J. Green getting up to catch the ball. Mike Mitchell was right there to make the play, to make the tackle. And then A.J. Green just slips out. I swear to fucking God, I was done there.
Yeah.
I was so pissed at Mike Mitchell.
You know where I was done? When he allowed Mike Wallace 95-yard touchdown.
I remember that play too. He was literally right there. And he just touching him.
Because Burns lived up to his last name, and then Mike Mitchell's like, hey, tag you it. Oh shit, never mind.
Yeah.
God.
Mike Mitchell was ass.
First of all, Josh back, Huntley. Feeling the pressure, he's hit. Is that a fumble? He picks it up by Rashard. That would be a first. That's fourth down. Is that a fumble? If that's a fumble, that benefits the
ref. The ref is indicating it is. That's a first.
I think we all have to accept Canada's coming back. He would have been fired. Now Steelers on fire coach. I'm aware, Alex. I'm very aware of that. I understand.
Yeah, believe us. We know.
But that's not going to stop me from just.
All right. So what's the ruling here?
Canada, OC, and the country just need to go away.
Is that incomplete?
Yeah. No, we're not against the U.S. of A.
That.
Oh, you're talking about Canada.
That's a forward pass. That's incomplete.
Oh, you're talking about Canada. You talking about Canada? You talking about Canada, the country? You can't talk about that. You're talking about Canada.
I want to go to Canada one day. It's on my bucket
So do
list.
I. What province do you want to go to?
I don't fucking know. I gotta see which one's I don't know. Canada in general is nice.
Yeah, I would like to go to Canada.
1st and 9. No, 4th. I was about to say 4th and 9. Yeah, that's incomplete. Look at this.
Yeah, hand's going forward. His hand's going forward. That's incomplete pass.
There's contact on his arm, but it's not enough for it to just slip out. That's incompletion.
How about the loudmouth Anthony Smith who challenged Brady and made her look the fool? Yeah, I remember that. Uh-huh. Yeah. He sucked anyway. And the Ravens are just going to have to...
they have no choice but to punt.
Yep. Montreal is nice. Okay.
And it's a booming punt.
I always felt like Toronto was a must go to.
Oh,
that's
great
great. He fumbled. Oh.
The ball came out, but it went out of bounds.
Yep.
Damn, that could have been a glimmer of hope for Baltimore.
Yeah, that fumble, man, really. Oh God, it's gonna hurt.
That's gonna haunt them for at least the rest of the season, even if they do win.
Can't even be mad at Hubbard, just a great play, but this goes back to Chad Johnson, AJ Green, fortunate for getting one touchdown to James. What's Tyler Boyd? Jason, you want football, my friend? Toronto overrated as fuck if you live in Canada. If that's your first time, though, it's cool. It would have to be that way. It would have to be my it's on my bucket list to go to Canada at some point or even Toronto. I just feel like Toronto's a must-see area. I'll take your word for it because I know you live up in Canada. Alex, I believe we met you at what was it called? It was Friday Night Lights in Latrobe, which was a disaster.
Yeah.
A disaster.
Yeah, it was raining. They said, please return to your vehicles as it's pouring down. And the next thing you know, like 10 minutes into the car, soaking wet, practice is canceled.
Yeah.
And the players never once left St. Vincent College.
But the problem with that was they knew the rain was coming all week.
Yeah.
All week. They knew about it, and they didn't say a damn thing.
No, they didn't.
And then when we had to pay for tickets, they said that the ticket was non-refundable and it was only cash payment.
So they just took our money, essentially.
They did, but we know it went to a good cause. It went to the school. It
did, of course.
But we still, it's not just about the money. You, our sister, Code, we all went. We drove 4 hours to go there.
Yeah.
4 hours. 4 hours.
Yep.
Drove there. But shout out to State of the Steelers. He's from Texas. He drove all the way from Texas to go there. Shout out to Alex in the chat. You drove from Canada. Think about the money you guys spent to go there. Think of the time you guys spent and the planning just for it to be ruined by inevitable rain that they knew about all week. That sucked, man. That really fucking sucked.
Yeah, that was a big blow.
That sucked. And that was my first Friday Night Lights ever. I don't know if I want to go again.
Quite the memory.
God, bro, I was excited for that.
Then almost nobody could get out. Like, nobody was moving.
You know, I'm thinking because we're standing there. I'm watching this clock. We got like maybe a half hour left. It's raining. And we're not soaked yet. It's not downpouring yet. But it's raining. And I'm thinking, all right, we're getting a little wet. So what? I'm like, we got to wait a half hour. But so what? Maybe it's just a quick pass by. And then they say return to your vehicles. I'm like, we're already fucking wet.
Yeah.
And
then he legit yelled, "What?"
Yeah. Oh, I was mad. I started letting everything. I didn't give a fuck. I'm like, we're already wet. Like, what's the fucking point? And obviously the rain got a lot worse. A lot worse. By the time we got to the car, bro, everything.
The car was soaked.
Everything was.
The inside of the car was soaked.
It was a flood in the car, almost.
It was bad.
We got back to the hotel and we were still soaked. God, but that sucked. That sucked, man.
Yeah.
That sucked. Yeah, Alex, us too. I was thinking the practice should still go on. Hoping it's a pass by. Nah.
Nope.
Jake says, gotta get some sleep before work, boys. Have a good one. Entertaining as always. Appreciate it, Jake. Have a great night, man. Make it a great week. I was hoping at least they'd organize some sort of meeting indoors somewhere for the people who bought tickets and wait all day. Yeah, something. Or at least, like, create tents. Or, like you said, an indoor thing. And even though the players didn't leave St. Vincent, they didn't even get off the bus, they could have at least set up an area, like an indoor spot or even somewhere at St. Vincent College where you could have went inside just to get like autographs or just meet players or something to compensate for.
Yeah.
Something.
No, they didn't do that.
Something. Could have done something.
People were legit there, too, from like 12 to 6. Straight up.
And the bullshit was, I'm like, because we're in the car, and they said it's canceled, and Burrow pump fakes. Checks it down, he misses his target. That's fourth down.
They didn't convert on third down.
But
Oof.
the only thing I'm thinking when we're in the car is like, I just want to go home. I'm like, the trip's ruined. I want to go home. But we couldn't because we already paid for an extra night at the hotel. So I'm like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do now?
So we had to salvage the extra day to, we pretty much head down to Pittsburgh and made the best of it.
Yeah, we went sightseeing to a bunch of places we've already been to. We went to like a couple thrift stores and went back to Heinz
History Center.
Yeah, went to Heinz History Center where we saw a lot of the stuff you guys see in the intros from the Heinz History Center. And that's where I got the Greg Lloyd jersey, which I'm 100% sure that's game worn. It's not autographed, but it's still up there because it's cool. I'm positive that's game worn.
That's a good point.
I can't clarify. If I take it out the case and show you the style, you probably would agree. But I would love to get that signed.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. Oh, it was so hot on that day, too. I was drenched from sweat before the rain. Weren't you there since noon or something? Because we got there at 2 or 3 to get the ticket. No, because tickets got on sale at noon, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got there at noon to get tickets, then went to go get lunch, and then came back just in time before the practice started. And that's where we met you, and it's crazy.
Yeah, like 10 minutes later, started to downpour, and then go back to your vehicles, rains in the weather,
but
thunderstorm warning.
But there were people that were there, like Alex, that were there since
noon.
They were there all day, waiting for practice, only for it to never happen.
Yep.
That's just shitty, man.
And they didn't compensate anybody for anything.
They didn't do anything, and they knew it was gonna come. They knew about the rain all week.
Yep. They did nothing.
I was even worried about the rain. I'm like, should we even make this trip? Like, it's gonna rain. It says it's gonna rain. I'm like, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Looking back, I would have saved the gas money. No, it's still something that we're gonna, it's still a cool experience. Plus, we got to go back to Pittsburgh, so you can't really entirely be upset about it. We were the first people to get there and took turns waiting at the gate. See? You were there early. We were one away from winning 50-50. You did tell us that. What would you have won? I forgot. I know it was something really cool and big. You were one away. Man,
That's crazy.
How unlucky is that? It was a few grand. See, that would have made up. That would have made up for it. Wow.
How did Mixon drop that?
He did drop it. How do you drop that?
Oh, come on, Mixon. You gotta close it out.
Third down. 8 minutes left. Snap, Burrow, Josh back. Feel the pressure. Bowser gets to him. Don't put Jackson Carman at left tackle. He's not a tackle at the next level. There's a reason he switched to guard. He's not a good one.
Come on, man. They're gonna let the Ravens tire, aren't they? The Bengals should have closed this one out. I'm sorry.
Oh, Carman, God.
Ew.
It's like watching Dan Moore at left tackle. He's just so unathletic.
4 sacks for Baltimore. Damn.
Yep.
Oh my God, that was so
flag?
close to being blocked.
He's got some room.
That's a good punt.
Good cut. And he'll only get back to the 17.
There's no flag that time.
Reminds me of Dirty Dan Moore. Yeah. I think Carmen's playing tackle because the Bengals have O-line injuries. Yeah, I figured.
Whoa.
Otherwise, Jonah Williams would be starting. I think Jonah Williams. What's his face still starting? Former Cowboy. Leo Collins. Is he still starting today?
Was he hurt?
I don't know. I know they're really hurt, but
He hasn't really done anything all year anyway.
no. It's an improvement, but I don't know, he's a little overrated.
He's like, did he say something like, "Oh, you got a new bodyguard in town now" or something? No one's gonna touch you.
Something like that.
Yeah, he was allowing sex.
Yeah.
I think week 1, TJ Watt owned his ass.
Yep. Oh God, that game was something.
That was definitely one of the highlights of this past season for the Steelers. It was a crazy opener.
I'll tell you what. Anytime you get overtime that revolves around the Steelers, it never ends well. It's just never going to be fun. You get something like last year where it's the Raiders and the Chargers, fucking heart attack to the last second. You get what you got week 1. God almighty. You get what we got versus the Lions in 2021. God, bro. It's like, you got Tim Tebow 10, 15 years ago. Not even. No, it was like 12 years ago.
Hundley hands it off to JK. He's going to get nowhere there.
Nope. Nowhere.
No room.
You're not going to win running the football right now. I get why you do it, but there's no succeeding. Huntley, it's time to see what you're made of. Come on. Tie this game.
Can you do what Lamar couldn't do?
What if this game goes into overtime?
Can he do what Lamar couldn't do?
What if this game goes in overtime? Browns games in 2016 and 17. Those two.
Second and 10.
Yeah, Huntley draws back. Clean pocket. Throws. Caught Andrews.
Wide open is Andrews.
And that takes him all the way towards midfield.
He's playing defense.
No one, clearly.
Was that Apple again?
Probably. Oh, he buff blitzed.
Well,
Andrew's still open.
It didn't work. That wasn't even Apple's fault, no.
Hilton playing the flat. Yeah, Apple was covering Robinson, so it was just
Yeah, no, but I mean,
poor play design. Dobbins,
yep.
runs right into 98 right there. DJ Reader, very underrated D tackle. One of the main guys for fixing that front seven.
We got 5:48 left in the fourth in the game, pretty much.
Clock's ticking, guys. What if this game goes in overtime, man? It's very, very, very possible. I wouldn't want to see it, but very possible.
Yeah, look at Raider. He actually pushes Linderbaum into JK. He knocked him back.
Oh, wow. That's a rare sight. Linderbaum on the ground.
Linderbaum ain't the biggest guy. He's a very agile offensive lineman, but he's not the biggest guy. That was one of the concerns of him coming out of Iowa. It never bothered me.
No.
I just wanted a good center, but...
Oh, and nonetheless, the guy blocking Linderbaum batted down. That's Reader again making the play. How underrated is he? Former Texan?
I'm sure he's happy to be out of that organization.
100%. Third down now.
Just get your hand up.
He was double blocked there, too. Wow. Third down. Field goal won't save your ass. You need a touchdown. You need another big play. Where's Deshaun Jackson when you need him? Is he still with the team?
Yes, he's still with the team.
Feeling the pressure outside.
There was
got
nothing.
him.
There was nothing Huntley could do.
And there's tension. There's tension. It's like Logan Wilson got the initial pressure outside.
B.J. Hill with the sack. I think that's B.J. Hill.
Yeah, former Giant. That's why they let Larry Ogunjobi walk, because a guy like B.J. Hill is just taking his spot against Linderbaum.
Oh,
And
come on. Whoa.
Ben Powers couldn't pick it up. Ben Powers could not pick that up, man. Why did the Better Restaurant close? I don't know. I've always wanted to eat there. I know apparently it's crazy expensive and shit, but I always wanted to eat there.
Did I hear it closed because of COVID or something?
Maybe.
Maybe that's why.
Let me search it up. I
can't remember.
It's still there. Like, it still has his image and everything. But I don't think... Let me see. Apparently there's
Probably won't reopen.
former Steeler and Hall of Famer Jerome Bettis spoke to Pittsburgh's Action News 4 about the future of his North Shore restaurant on Thursday evening. He said he doesn't think Jerome Bettis Grill 36 will come back and that there have been a lot of issues No, I don't think the restaurant is going to come back. It's been so many issues that we've had to deal with, and I think it's probably, best to have said our final goodbyes, says Bettis. The restaurant's been closed since March of 2020, which is when COVID hit.
Yeah.
Damn, that is...
Yeah, closed basically because of COVID.
That sucks. Man, we could have eaten there. We could have eaten there.
Is there a flag on Jackson Carmen?
Permanently closed.
Oh, yeah, wow.
That sucks. What's that one restaurant that has that burger called the Rafa's Burger? I always wanted to try that too.
Someone with a P.
Is that down in the strip what's it called? Oh, what a high pass. Chase can't bring it in.
Marcus Peters in coverage.
He had that. It's high, but come on, Jamar Chase. Haul that in, dude.
It's kind of weird, though. Burrow throwing a high pass to Chase. It's not very... Well, then again, though, the linebacker was there. So he kind of had to. It was just up... Chase just couldn't bring it down.
I saw Kenny Pickett's first game at Pitt. That's awesome. That's cool. We actually, our first time at Hines, we got to see James Conner play when he was still at Pitt.
Scored a touchdown.
Yeah, he did. They won that game, too. Burrow drops back. 2nd and 19 throws. Dunks it down to Hayward. Hayden Hurst. And that'll take him down to the 19, so we gain some of the yards back. It'll be a 3rd and normal. 3rd and 10-ish. I witnessed the TJ pick on Burrow live this season. Wow. That had to be electric right there. I also liked the AFC North logos in the urinals. I actually added that to my recycling bin. I got to update that. I ate there twice. It was pretty good. I like the fried ice creams. And, of course, Bettis would have the logos in the urinals.
Fried ice cream?
Yeah, and he would have the AFC North rival logos on the urinals. And Burrow makes a couple guys miss. He's going to run, and he's not going to go nowhere. Adafio away drags him down.
But he stayed inbound, so the clock's going to keep rolling.
So unless Baltimore calls a timeout, which I think they do here, the clock's going to stop, and Huntley's going to have possibly one last chance to tie the game. Yeah, I think Baltimore calls a timeout.
Well, hold on. I don't know yet. There's no indication yet. Like, just the pressure.
Wow. Even Justin Houston trailing his ass.
Now, he was taken down inbounds.
Yeah, his knee was inbounds. Yeah, it's inbounds. Clock should keep going unless the Ravens called a timeout, which they did.
Okay, you're right. 4th and 6 now.
Do you guys think they make Pickens wide receiver 1 next season? No. But I don't think they need to because Pickens is, in my opinion, the wide receiver 1 anyway. At least he played like that this year. I think down the road he could take that job from Johnson. I think Johnson could be very expendable.
Yeah, definitely.
If Pickens continues to show out, if Muth continues to show out, if Calvin Austin shows that potential, I think he'd be very expendable in 2024. I'm not trading him this year because of the dead cap effect, but in 2024, I'm absolutely thinking about it.
There's another flag there that's...
Terry Skipson says he was at Boss's first game. That had to be something.
Damn.
I remember his first game. I think it was versus the Chargers.
Yeah, it was.
And the only thing I was like, don't miss. And he
Yeah,
didn't.
he nailed it perfectly.
And he didn't miss that. I'm like, oh, he might have a good one.
We do. Just an off year for Boswell, though.
And there's a flag already.
Come on, you just had a flag. Woof. Oh, if he laid that hit.
I thought he was going to lay some Sean Taylor hit, bro. Like, real. 3:14 left. What's the flag here? Boz or Sweezum? Boz. Sweezum was clutch, but Boz is clutch and has the foot. Najee's first game, Hall of Fame game in 2021. That was versus the Lions, right?
Was that a Lions game?
Yeah, when he had that big catch and run.
Hall of Fame game?
I think so.
I don't think the Lions. No, it was...
Megatron was in the same year as Troy. Maybe not the same year, but they went in the same
I
year.
remember that
of COVID.
playoff game was at Heinz.
Huh?
Yeah.
What? What are you talking about?
I said playoff, I meant preseason. Preseason? No, yeah, that was at Heinz.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I swear that was at the Hall of Fame spot. I could be
No, it was
wrong.
Dallas.
That's right. Yeah. What am I thinking?
It was Dallas.
Yeah. Cause it was Carr and Johnson. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Huntley.
Caught. Andrews
Out of bounds.
gets about 6 or 7 there.
Eli Apple always has the
I'm-
same look.
I'm secretly hoping that the Ravens tie this just to make it a little competitive. Plus, I just want to see Cincinnati lose so I can say hi.
Mark Andrews' career postseason.
Wow, career high in the postseason.
Good.
Wow. This is without Lamar Jackson. He's also their only damn target they have. They give it to no breed option. Huntley's gonna run.
There's
Runs nowhere.
Nope.
Gets a couple.
You got Jesse Bates coming down at you.
I would have loved to see JJ and TJ play together. Would make the defense more stacked. It would have. I ain't gonna lie. It does hurt that it never happened when it was a real possibility. But some things, they're meant to be a dream, man. It would have been super cool. It would have been.
For a fact, we're going to see a picture of JJ while wearing a Steelers.
Oh, 100%. You already know TJ is going to take I think it's his niece. He's gonna take his if he hasn't already, he's going to take his niece and put the Steelers jersey on her. And dunks it down to Justice Hill, who reaches for the first.
Hey, no, wait a minute. He lost the ball unless the refs are going to signal he was down.
No, he was down. That's the first down. Ball came out after he reached and hit the ground. That's a first down, Justice Hill.
Yep, it is.
Former Oklahoma State Cowboy. Or was his knee down? His knee's down. He's short.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
He is short by an inch. He is short by an inch, man.
Yep. Take this back. We'll be 4th down here. Shut my chair.
Yeah, we need a new chair.
Yeah, we do.
It was also Haskins' the first game as a Steeler. That's right, it was. Man, that's unfortunate what happened with Haskins. I would have loved to see what he would have done this year. I never thought he had a real shot of starting or possibly even making the roster. But, yeah, that's just tragic.
Yep. It really
And
was.
the reason why I say that is because even if Haskins didn't pass away, they were still going to go quarterback.
Yeah.
And they were still going to start Mitch. They were locked on that. They were. They could say there was a they were locked on Mitch.
Yeah.
I don't think they were going to get rid of Mason. Where Haskins would have fit, I don't know. Now, unless he outperformed someone, which was very likely, I'm just trying to be honest. I don't know how much of a shot he would have gotten, but it sucks he never got that. And when he was going to get that second chance.
He could have competed.
Yeah, when everything was going right. It seems like this happens too often in the world. When everything goes right, everything's get taken away from you.
Yeah.
It fucking sucks. Life's a bitch, man.
Dwayne Haskins, man, rest in peace.
100%, man. Hope him and his family are doing all right. We need to fire Canada. The guy sucks at OC. Couldn't agree more, Lamont. Couldn't agree more. Roethlisberger is from Permani Bros. Is that?
No, it's not.
They don't have a Roethlisberger. I don't think they do.
No, I don't think they do. No, it's something with a P. It's not.
Search it up. Search up the Roethlisberger, like burger.
I know.
Like the food, which Ben has been eating a lot, by the way. No offense. Love Ben to death. He's also a beer. He's also.
There's no doubt he wasn't. Oh, Pepe's. That's what it was.
Pepe's
subs. But yeah, I mean, it's no secret Ben wasn't exactly the most healthy.
And he's obviously a beer drinker.
Hey, that's fine.
But isn't he an IPA guy?
I don't know.
I've seen a couple episodes, especially the one with the beard. Is he an IPA guy? Is Ben an IPA guy?
I don't know.
I can't with IPAs. You got to be drunk as shit to drink that. And even then, bro, you got to be like you can't taste it. IPAs are nasty. I'm just being honest.
All right. 2-minute warning is over.
But speaking of Primanti's, I remember back when the Pens did that back to back, and they had the HBK line.
Yes.
Hagelin, Bonino, and
I never
Kessel.
had the HBK.
Never, me neither.
Oh man.
But they had Hagelin, Bonino, and Kessel as the HBK line, and they actually brought in HBK.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels had a Pens game. I remember that shit.
Brett Kiesel showed him around town, gave him the HBK at Primanti's.
That shit was awesome.
IPAs are nasty, bro. IPAs are nasty.
Fourth and inches.
They're going empty.
This is their season.
They run with Huntley. He gets
got it.
First down.
He got in there. Clock's rolling down. They still have 2 timeouts. It's a great job by Huntley following your blockers, man. He had 3 of them. Follow your blockers. Have your hand on the back of Edwards right there.
Yep, first down.
Push him forward. Follow him. Tuck in that ball. Get in there. That's what he did.
Wine coolers? When the fuck have you ever seen me with a wine cooler?
Huntley's dropping back.
And what IPA are you talking? Picked off?
Oh, no.
What IPA are you talking about specifically?
That was a risky pass. Harbaugh's getting frustrated. His brother may come back.
120 left.
His brother may come back.
I don't know. I
heard the Broncos.
I think he stays with Michigan.
I heard the Broncos were interested. I don't know if they already interviewed him or they... No, they may have. I'm not sure.
Caught? How's that a catch? What a throw. There's a flag.
Caught by Robinson. There is a flag. It's flag century today. At least
Yeah, no shit.
At least in this game.
It's flag century, and there's a lot of injuries around the NFL today. A lot. How about that first game, though, man? That dragged till like 5 o'clock. Defensive play. Oh, my God.
That's on the rookie, Cam Taylor-Britt.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Which is on Robinson.
Yeah, leeway. Use your hands. And he still caught the football.
Right in there. You can ask for a better throw.
No, you can't. That's a laser. 1st and 10. They're in field goal range, but a field goal does...
penalties by the Bengals.
A field goal does nothing. They need a score. Is Deshaun Jackson active? I'm just curious. It seems like this would be the kind of play where he'd step it up.
Or pull a hamstring.
And he dunks it down to, who's that, JK? He gets a
He's
first.
spinning out of 2 tackles, and he gets in for the first down.
11-yard gain. Clock continues to run.
Yeah, the Bengals going to allow him to score.
Kind of looks like it.
1 minute left.
Clock's running. Who's that?
82, I don't know.
That ain't who I think it is it? That ain't who I think it is it?
Who?
Sammy Watkins?
He went back?
Did he?
I don't think he did.
Who's 82? Nonetheless, oh, God, feeling the pressure, throws. And almost intercepted by Jermaine Pratt.
He got a hand in there. There were a lot of Bengals in there.
I thought he was going to one-hand that. Why Huntley threw that, I don't know.
He couldn't haul it down.
There were 5 orange and black jerseys all around Andrews.
That could have ended the season for Baltimore. He's looking towards Andrews. Didn't even see.
There's 5 Bengals right around him.
Didn't even see Jermaine Pratt. I don't even know if that was going to be caught.
Would have been a little behind, maybe a little past the targets. 29 seconds, 2nd and 10. They run it with Justice Hill, and he goes backwards. There's a flag. What? Why would you do that? That kills the clock. What? And you don't even use JK. What was that?
Holding offense.
What was that?
Oh my God!
You run a handoff, which kills the clock, and you don't even use the best running back.
And now Kevin Zeeler was just called for a holding. That takes that puts them back. Why didn't you throw it?
That's hardball for you.
That was stupid. That's holding.
What are they doing?
And you're running with Justice.
That's
Justice
what I'm saying.
Hill?
Like, they don't even use their best back.
That was stupid.
JK's been killing it all game, and you use a third stringer, bro.
You're pushing back 10 yards because of the penalty.
Wow. You don't need a field goal, guys. The clock management's very mysterious.
All right, that's going to kill Baltimore.
Even the clock management mysterious.
That's going to kill Baltimore.
A play fake.
Why a play fake?
Rolls left, looking, throws. Almost intercepted by Mike Hilton. That took off 7 seconds, 3rd and 20. It does not.
That play call and that flag,
It's not looking good.
That killed him.
It's not looking good for the Ravens, folks.
That was stupid, dude. That's a Matt Canada type of bullshit. Watch the Ravens fire their OC, right?
Oh, I bet you. I know Ravens fans want him fired.
Watch him get fired. Watch tomorrow morning. Ravens fired offensive coordinator, whatever the fucking name is.
Dude, they had a minute and a half.
Oh, what now?
At one point. Now they only have 14 seconds.
Timeout, Cincinnati.
They had like a minute and a half. After JK made that first down, they had like a minute and, what was it, a minute and 10 left or something, and they let the clock go all the way down.
I guess they're trying to save their timeouts for these crucial moments.
Well, you only got 2 downs to go. Some of the miscues from the Ravens, which includes the interception.
Eesh.
And then the Simba circle of life reached by Huntley.
And you didn't get the block punt there. $15 seconds left, 3rd and 20. Baltimore still got 2 timeouts, but it's not looking pretty.
No, it's not. Unless they can pull a Tyler Boyd themselves, nothing's happening here.
Well, the backup quarterback and Tyler Huntley.
Unless a Jacoby Jones moment happens, bro. They rush 4, outside blitz, outside rush, and Huntley just throws it.
He had to get rid of it.
It comes down to this, folks. 8 seconds, 4th and 20.
This is literally the game.
This is the season. Harbaugh is not to be trusted. Why is he not on the hot seat?
Apart. Dude, when they were driving down the field, they fell apart.
That 2-minute offense, that clock management, man.
That run play. That run play fucking killed them.
This has to put Harbaugh on the hot seat. But you know why? You know why it's not? Because Lamar wasn't playing.
Probably, and Baltimore's
that's going to be Baltimore's excuse for Harbaugh. We didn't have Lamar. Harbaugh needs to be on the hot seat for the Ravens, man.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how much of a difference Lamar would have been.
I agree.
I'm gonna be real here.
I agree.
I don't think Lamar's that great. I'm sorry.
God, bro. Harbaugh's got to be on the hot seat after this one.
Especially in the playoffs. Lamar doesn't show up in the playoffs.
Nope. He has, only one playoff win?
I believe, yeah. That's when they beat Tennessee, but even then,
4th and 20.
MVP year, lost. Next year, lost to the Bills.
Snap.
What? I think timeout Cincinnati. Trey Hendrickson was ready. He was ready. He wanted that.
Come on, just end the season already.
They're delaying this shit.
Mark Andrews doesn't look very convinced. They're going to play prevent. Nothing's going to happen here.
Something tells me Lamar's going to put out a cryptic tweet. I don't know, some sort of laughing emoji or something. I don't know. It's a Lamar.
Lamar's
kind of
gone.
thing. Lamar's. You know, he does that type of shit. I don't know. I just see him saying some, not snotty, but something cryptic, you know?
I don't know. He's a little more professional than that.
I don't know. Not on Twitter.
I disagree. Snap. Oh, God. 79.
Oh,
What the
God.
fuck?
Oh,
He
God.
just hails it.
End zone shot!
Oh, my God.
Oh, my fucking God. Number 3 had a chance.
I thought this was going to be some... I got flashbacks to A.J. Green. Wow.
Number 3 had a chance. That is Sammy Watkins.
3 had a chance. I swear to God, I got flashbacks of A.J. Green. Wow. He had a shot. That's the end of the game, folks.
That's it. Cincinnati advances. Baltimore season comes to a close.
That'll do it, guys.
Woof.
Harbaugh is a quality coach hindered by a horrible quarterback and no receivers. That's on him. That's on him and his drafting. The rant we said about Steelers coaching versus other teams in the playoffs can easily be applied to the Ravens. You're right. 100%. Same issues.
Yeah, it's essentially the same situation. Same style.
Well, the OC sucks. Their head coach is
That's what I mean.
been with the team for a while and just they haven't won much in
They
years.
stick to their own ways.
Yeah.
It comes with these, you know, it comes with time. They get stale.
Yep. Well, the Ravens season's over and the Bengals advance to the divisional round, and I believe they will face the. I want to say the. Who do they face? The Bills? I want to say.
Yeah, I believe Cincinnati will face Buffalo and Jacksonville will face Kansas City.
Oh shit.
Yeah, number 3.
Whoa. So Jags versus Chiefs.
Yes.
So Doug Peterson versus.
Yes.
Doug. If you guys don't know, Doug Peterson used to work under Andy Reid.
It was the offensive coordinator.
That should be interesting.
Yeah.
That should be interesting. Their play sweet victory on the Jumbotron. No receivers want to play with Lamar, which hurts them. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. We know why. There's been memes out there.
I will say this game was a lot more competitive than I thought. A lot closer than I thought. Ravens did put up a fight, but when it came down to that stretch and that run play and that flag by Kevin Taylor,
The Ravens, man.
they shot themselves in the foot.
Greg Roman, John Harbaugh, they should not return in my book to the Ravens, but one or both will. So, but props to Baltimore, man. They did not go out without a fight, and that's AFC North football. That is AFC North football right there.
As Cincinnati advances, and I hope to God Buffalo does their job next week if that's who they're facing.
And we have one more game for Wild Card Weekend, which is tomorrow. We got Dallas and Tampa Bay, which should be an interesting game. I can't believe I'm going to say this. Go Tampa. Go Brady. Just because we all don't want to hear Dallas and the Dallas fans. This is our year. We them boys. How about them Cowboys?
All right, get the fuck out of here.
America's team.
Dak Prescott's going to throw like 3 interceptions. He's been very turnover heavy lately.
Yeah.
And it's the playoffs, and it's the Dallas Cowboys type of thing.
Yeah. It should be interesting. Otherwise, appreciate every single last one of you for joining us for the AFC North War Room, which is pretty much going to be, it could be the last one of the year. Bearing anything that happens in the playoffs, we shall see. But otherwise, we're going to call it a night. Hope you guys had a great wild card weekend. Enjoy the game tomorrow. We got a week coming to us as we are already in mid-January. So
Yeah, where's the time going?
It's going away. That's what it's doing. But we'll have some videos out this week, some content. So look forward to that. Mock drafts are imminent. I want to say the first one's going to happen sometime after the Super Bowl. We're going to continue the scouting. And, of course, do us a favor. Visit SteelersCountry.com. The link is posted. It should be in the description. If not, man, just search up SteelersCountry.com. I'll show it to you guys one more time. We already got a couple articles out there. It's just, we're going to continue to stock it and fill it. I'll even show you guys a quick preview of the website here. There it is. We got a couple articles up there talking about Bush and Canada, and even the idea of bringing in Tremaine Edmonds, and my explanation of why Johnson is not an option to be traded yet, and even, of course, grading the Steelers draft class. I know Cole's going to have an article grading the entire offense in general. That should be an interesting one. I know Rob has an article coming out. We got a lot of stuff coming out throughout the entire the draft season, the entire offseason in general. So I want to show you another cool thing. Even has dark mode.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty fucking cool if you ask me.
That's nice.
You got dark mode. So a lot of cool stuff coming, man. Just excited to finally be partnering with Steelers Country and Code again. It's going to be a fun offseason, going to be a fun year. So do us a favor, definitely go check that out if you haven't already. And, yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff coming to the channel soon. So stick around. Otherwise, you guys have a great rest of your night. Appreciate every single last one of you for tuning in tonight. And always good talk. And who knows, maybe we go live for another game during the playoffs. We shall see. But
yeah,
we'll see if the Steelers do anything. Probably not. Definitely not.
I want to hold my breath on it.
No, definitely not. You guys have a great night. Going to stream the Super Bowl? I don't know.
I don't know, man. I have no idea.
Might happen. Might not, but we shall see. We shall see. But you guys have a great rest of your night. Make it a strong week. Make it a safe one. Make it a good one. And let's get ready for playoffs tomorrow night. And, of course, next week, which should be a lot more interesting. So you guys have a great night for the last time. And see you guys in the next one.
Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later.
Peace!